Hey, resellers. I'm so glad to see you here tonight. I have an extra special guest tonight. If you haven't already seen down below here in the ticker, I'm glad to be sharing my stage and my live tonight with a very good friend of mine in the reselling community and just in my personal life. So you guys, please welcome her. She's backstage and she is like geared up and ready to go. She understood the assignment that tonight is about the good, the bad, and the ugly. Okay. And she's coming to you from Texas, very Western tonight. You guys welcome Carissa, Chosen Goods Reseller.
Hey y'all, how you doing?
So happy that you're here with me tonight. Like super excited. And your hair looks so beautiful.
I love it. It's like different on every single angle. It's like pink and purple.
Like she really did a lot of dimension to it. It's like highlighted in low lights.
I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. Thank you. And thank you for inviting me on to your live. It's been a dream of mine. Actually, I was super excited whenever I got to come on. You're just so precious to me, and I knew that I was going to completely enjoy spending this time with you. And so thank you.
I'm like, we'll try it. I promise you guys we'll talk eBay tonight, but it'll be difficult, but we'll talk eBay tonight.
Yes.
But before we do talk eBay tonight, Carissa and I definitely prayed over tonight's show. And I just wanted to take an opportunity to say real quickly, because it's so appropriate that I watched the latest episode of the Triple Thrift podcast. If you guys haven't seen that with Drew and Joey and Josh, definitely check it out. But they touched on something I also kind of wanted to touch on. Carissa, did you watch that yet?
I haven't. It's in my list. I'm so sorry. I just moved my desk.
Yeah,
it's in really my list though. Yeah,
like, you have to watch it. But okay. They touched on a little bit of like something that has been burdened on my heart this week. Also, it's just like a bit of negativity that we've seen this week. And I wanted to take a moment just to tell you guys that every person that is in the chat, every person that shows up tonight is so welcome here. You belong here. And if you come with any burden, please leave it at the door. Like, let's not bring any of that into the chat tonight. Because like I was talking to Carissa, it was maybe today. I said, I'm going to tell you guys the same thing I told her. I would rather the presence of God tear the roof off of my house than to give a platform to any type of negativity or darkness in the chat. So I'm just telling you from my place, like Carissa and I are going to exude so much joy here that like the enemy can't stand it. But
absolutely.
That's like, I guess you can like say the one and only warning. Like I would never want to just leave a comment and not tell someone that I'm going to, but I owe a lot to this community, and I, have so many friends, including you, that I've made in this community, and I never want to see anybody, regardless of what side you're on with anything, like feel less than themselves,
yes.
Like less than who God created them to be. So I see you guys giving an amen and like praise hands in the chat, and I so appreciate that. So help me redirect anything, and I know it's going to be an awesome chat.
Yes. And I just want to add to that. Like, if you guys are going through anything, like I know I'm going to speak for myself, but I believe that I speak with Rachel also on this. She takes a drink and she side eyes me like, what are you going to say? But I was just going to say that if you guys do have a burden or you have anything that you're carrying, and this chat may not necessarily be the place that you want to throw it, but if you reach out to either one of us on Instagram, we would be more than happy to pray with you and or talk to you, or just be a listening ear if you don't have anybody to talk to, or you just want to chat with somebody. So that's what I want to add to that. So
yeah. And you guys are awesome. I feel like the group that's here, we don't even have to address it, but I just need to, and I want to, and I also want you guys to carry that throughout the week when you're in other people's lives and other chats. I do want to say hi to everybody, though. Carissa, you got some folks waiting to talk to you tonight. The first one here. He said first, let's go. Man, he was here early.
That is awesome.
And then I've got Dreaming on a Budget is here, and he's a little bit jealous that Drew beat him tonight. He posted a really cool video. If you guys are not subscribed to Dreaming on a Budget, you need to be. Let me drop, actually. Can you still see me?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, I'm going to pull up pull up his channel real quick because I just wanted to drop a link to his channel if this is one that you're not subscribed to yet.
Okay.
You definitely need to, because Chase puts out some really great content. So I'm dropping it right now in the chat. You guys head over to Chase, where I just dropped that in the chat, and give him a subscribe. He just has really excellent content. I like it, and he's growing his channel, and someone that I think that you need to be looking out for. Nikki and Gary are here from Idaho. And
Hey.
we promised them that Carissa won't delete any of their comments tonight.
Yeah. Even if they're about white chocolate, it's totally fine. I'm going to leave it. I really am sorry about that, you guys. I have a wireless mouse. These things are nuts.
Yeah, it was the mouse. Christy is here and says hello. And she had already subscribed. As soon as she saw Dreaming on a Budget, she subscribed.
Aww.
So I'm glad to see that. And here I did drop Carissa's link as well, and it's in the description. So if you guys are living under a rock somewhere and aren't subscribed to her, definitely go over there and sub to her. Here's Jessie Shops is here. She says hello, friends. She said she loved your purple hair.
Thank you, honey.
Both your hair looks amazing. Yeah, the pink was just so dark. I liked the color pink, but it wasn't bright enough. And I don't know. I still have to tone this, but I needed to come to the live tonight. So you guys get to see me with all kinds of colors of hair this week.
Right? I feel like we've gotten red, blonde, pink.
I know. Yes, actually, for the whole week. And it was almost the color of my mom's logo there. Hey, Mom, I love you so much. Nikki and Gary said that they're good to see a face with your name now. So happy that you're here tonight.
Shay.
She's if you guys don't follow Shay over on her, she has like a second Instagram where she does a lot of artwork. What is her second Instagram called, Carissa? Do you know just offhand? It's something graphics, I think.
Off the top of my head, no, I don't.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
we'll look that up, or Shay, drop what that is, because I just love following her over there on that artsy channel. Melanie says hello, ladies, and their podcast was a great one. I enjoyed it so much. I catch those sometimes, like before I pick up my kids and then in the car, so I have to split it up sometimes. But Roman, so glad to see you here. Tornado Alley Collectibles, glad to see you here as well. Gibby's Girls, whoop whoop. Hey, friends and fam. I love it that you guys just call everybody family. I had the same hat as Carissa, but I lost it during paint gun shootout.
I found it.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, everyone's saying that they're glad to see what you look like outside of just your emoji.
Well, y'all are more than welcome to come to my my YouTube channel anytime you want.
Yeah, put that content over there, and you can see what she looks like on a daily basis. I can. Okay, yeah. Chrissy, I'll pull up on my phone and try to make you a mod real quick.
Yeah, that'd be awesome, Christy. Thank you so much.
Yeah, let me try to get her pulled up. I'll get her pulled up here in a minute while you're talking about yourself. OG and Z, what's up? There's my dad. Hey, Dad, love you so much. Just subbed to Dreaming on a Budget. That's awesome. Oh, and Roman wants you guys to smack the like button, and he's like not someone to be messed with, so I would for sure smack the like button. So you ain't first, you're last, and I know what that means. Since you weren't first. You weren't the first Drew tonight, hon. I was under an Idaho rock, so I subscribed. Hi, Rachel and everyone. I'm cooking dinner and watching chicken curry. Oh, man, you do know I love Indian food. That is my favorite food on the entire planet is Indian food. I'm jealous. Bolo buddies, Courtney, hello.
Hey, Courtney.
Really good to see you. Steve-O Resells is here. Hills Canyon Hustle is here. And Drew says, I'm back. Good to have you here, Drew. We were just talking about you. Shay, I have to follow you on that. Let's see. I don't want to miss anyone. Hey, Dina, what's up, girl? I was going to send her a message today just because I hadn't heard from you or seen your pretty little face in a bit. Glad to see you here. All right. So I am wearing a cowboy hat too right now. I hope you guys are all wearing cowboy hats. That should be like a regular Friday thing. My shirt says Friday instead of Friday. I thought that was appropriate for today. It's kind of a lounge shirt. Jimmy's here. So glad to see you here. Another great channel you guys need to check out. So, Carissa, if anyone is emerging from their rocks, would you do us the pleasure of just describing what your channel is about and just give us a little bit of info about you and how you fell into reselling?
Yes. I am still learning StreamYard. Sorry, you guys, I had a cough a minute ago. I was making sure that y'all didn't hear it. Took a hint from my friend Rachel here.
Yeah, it's good to get a cough.
Yeah. Well, first of all, I do want to address something. I got a text a second ago, and someone asked why I was wearing a cowboy hat, and it's because we are on Rachel's show, and I didn't want to come in with tumbleweeds and go completely ridiculous. So, because it's the good, the bad, and the ugly, I wanted to go ahead and dress the part. And then also, my dad sent me a text, and he said that he's here also, Rachel. So from my perspective, my name is Carissa Pizzi, and I have been dabbling in reselling for, I guess I could say like 4 years. I mean, just this and that, selling things around the house and stuff. Pretty much the last year and a half, I've gotten more serious about it. When I say more serious, I mean like been purchasing items to sell as opposed to just selling the items that were around the house. And then I started my YouTube channel back in April, I think the last week of April, to share with you guys. I started reselling just to kind of help help get things out of the house because that's nice. And also to help friends and family to be able to sell some things and get it out of the way. But I actually fell completely in love with the idea of a treasure hunt. And that is my favorite thing, to take something that someone has discarded and just give it a new life, give it to, or not necessarily give, but I feel like I'm fairly fair on my prices, and I will share that piece that has been discarded and send it on its way to someone else. So I do really love that. I love this community. The reseller community is amazing, and I don't know. I think if I had $5 million, I'd still be reselling and still be a part of the community. So.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Hey, Derek,
so
Jasmine.
Yeah, I see Derek and Jasmine popped in the chat, and then Candy popped in the chat.
Hi, Candy.
There's Candy.
Hmm.
And did I miss anybody else?
Oh, we got Noelle.
I completely have scrolled past that or something.
She's down a little bit lower.
I see her purple shirt over there. No, that's not. I keep wanting to think that's her. That is her in the garden. She's trimming the quince tree or the figs or something. Yeah, there she is.
It's amazing.
I think she's. Donatella is here with her saucy red dress there. Yeah.
I love it. I love it so much.
Carla said she agrees with you. I love giving things new life and saving them from the landfills. Absolutely. I have a video coming out of some things that were headed straight to the garbage that I was offered. And it was kind of a mystery exactly what I was buying. But the video is coming out next week there. I think I'm going to continue Saturday What Solds. People are liking those so far. And so it's kind of more laid back, it's not necessarily an entertainment video. It is definitely just business. And I'm trying to do entertainment throughout the week. I don't know if that's backwards or not with the weekend. Christy said, so many great people here tonight. That is true. And Christy, I got you a wrench. I hope you're showing up blue now. So
I got you a wrench.
Yeah. That's your gift from me. I got you a wrench. Oh, guys, before we talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly, would you mind terribly if I opened a package?
I would love that.
Okay. I don't think that they're in the chat yet. They might be in the chat later. So I almost hate to open this when I know that they're on someone else's live right now. The Hoogs sent me this box. And
they'll rewatch.
I don't know what's in it, but I kind of want to find out. And
I think we should.
I didn't tell them I was going to be like opening it live or anything, but they just sent me a message and said they were sending me something, and I've been waiting all week to see what it is. This thing is really taped up though, and I don't have a blade. All I have is a pair of scissors. So you guys, while I try to tear into this box, tell me what you think might be in it. It's
do I get to guess also?
Yeah, what do you think's in it?
Ooh, I think running shoes.
Yeah, that's totally what it is running shoes.
And a vintage t-shirt.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That'd be really cool. Hey, Jennifer Hayes. How are you doing, sweetheart?
Hey, Jennifer. How's it going? Here she is.
Roman said ice cream.
Okay. I actually think that it's a food item because of the one question that they asked me. They asked me something about groceries, and then they said there was a package headed to me. And I've had a few other people offer like send me some vegan food, because if you guys don't know, there's not a ton of vegan options around us. So I'm thinking that this is something vegan in here. Here's a card. To Rachel from the Hoogs. It's got my P.O. box on there in case anyone ever wants to send me some stuff. You just Oh, I think Michaela did a drawing for me. Look at this. Can we just look at these little faces?
That is adorable.
That's cute. If you're just getting here, I'm opening a box that the Hoogs sent me. Someone said, oh, they think it's white chocolate. Coffee.
Off with her head.
Rachel, you mentioned on your last live that you do not eat marshmallows because they are not vegan. Here are some vegan marshmallows and a couple other treats to try. Stay sweet, the Hoogs.
That's so sweet.
I can't wait. Hang on. I have this little sound effects machine, so let's see which one would be good for the sound. Okay, it's vegan food. I don't know why you'd be anywhere else on Friday night. Okay. Oh my goodness. Mini vegan marshmallows.
They're little?
Yeah, I have hot tea over here, and I think I might open these up and drop a couple in my hot tea. And this is, wait a minute, what is this? Some kind of chocolate. If you guys hear my husband running down the stairs. There are so many things that we don't eat, you know. Okay, this is Trader Joe's dark chocolate sunflower seed butter cups. Do you like peanut butter cups?
Oh, that sounds delicious.
You know the last time I had a peanut butter cup? Oh, I'm gonna eat one of these in a little bit. And then this is soft baked snickerdoodles.
Ooh.
Look at this.
Huh.
Oh my gosh. I've never been to Trader Joe's. The closest Trader Joe's to us is probably St. Louis, which is 3 hours away.
Yeah, that's a little far.
Noelle mailed some figs, and before she mailed them, she's like, we were talking about figs one day, and I was talking about how every time I'm like in the Word, I'm like, I want to try a fig, you know, because everyone, especially in the New Testament, it seems like they're always walking around eating figs or cursing fig trees. Noelle's like, go to your nearest organic grocery store. I'm like, that's an adorable idea that we would ever have an organic grocery store around here. Like, we barely have traffic lights. Yeah,
we barely have a Dairy Queen.
Drew said tea and marshmallows. That's a no, but I put like milk in this tea. It has, let me not spill it all over the keyboard, but it's like, trust me, it's more like a creamy, like a coffee or something. That they wouldn't be there. No white chocolate. That's the white chocolate.
You read Donna's comment?
That if it's food, please forward to the Bonalino residence. Yeah, if you could send me some vegan lasagna so I don't butcher it with my tofu.
She said her Vikings are always hungry. I just thought that was funny.
Nice. Yeah, girl, I hear that.
Oh.
Yeah, that's awesome. I love Trader Joe's, she says. Yeah, that's incredible. If they jump in later, we're gonna have to eat a peanut butter cup, okay? That'll be the deal.
Yes.
I'll save you guys watching.
We will.
Here, I'll hand one over here to you, Carissa. Here, take this.
Oh, I always go to the wrong side. Hold on.
It's over here. Take it.
I'm sorry. Maybe I didn't want it. It worked.
It felt good, right?
It still worked.
I see why we couldn't do this live together before. Abel's Treasures is here. Hey guys, always late. Nice hat. You haven't missed it yet. We've been talking about vegan peanut butter cups that the Hoog sent me, and vegan marshmallows. Yeah,
We
that's
also have Garage to Profit is up there a little bit above. Yeah.
Okay. There's a channel that everyone needs to hang on. I'm gonna, if someone would mind, one of you guys to drop Garage to Profits link.
Okay.
This has to be the most underrated channel I've ever seen. He drops this video today and tagged me and a couple of the resellers in his story, and he's like, just let me know, give me some type of feedback about this video. I watched it, and the only feedback I had for him was that it wasn't long enough, because I could have watched, it was so entertaining and upbeat and like fast paced. The editing was like, can I send you my videos so you can just edit my stuff? It was so good. You know how Josh Harry Tornado will say, like, I'm trying to find like unknown people or like up and coming people. I'm going to send him this YouTube and be like, dude, he's right here. Like, and especially Josh being, saying that we need more like entertaining resellers. This guy has got it going on. I'm telling you guys, there's 35 people in the chat right now. You guys all need to go over there and sub. Just open it up.
I'm going right now.
Don't leave my chat, okay?
And also, while you're at it, you guys hit that thumbs up while you're at it.
Yeah,
while you're playing around with your computer.
Drew, what do you mean you missed the peanut butter cups? It's sunflower seed butter cups.
I think it's because you handed it to me and you didn't give him one, maybe.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
maybe.
That's true.
I'm also a horrible mind reader, so
I had some vegan macaroni and cheese at dinner, and I am so stuffed, like I can barely drink this tea. But we are going to talk eBay today, guys, and I feel like we're doing pretty well. We just basically gave everyone enough time to jump into the chat, and now we'll be doing just send my link, Rachel. I'm kind of sort of entertaining. Your channel is, I just love your chats. And the other day I was in Noelle's chat and she was talking about how to clean like these pots and pans, and she was talking about stuff I would have walked right by. I would have left this money on the table. And then she's like got this combination of SOS pads with a little detergent in them and Barkeeper's Friend, and she shines these things up like they look brand new.
I love Barkeeper's Friend.
I guess I need to get, like, I have my son clean our bathroom with that. Like Comet,
Yeah.
I don't know if it's that much different than Comet. Do you think it is?
I definitely think it is. And it can clean a lot more than Comet. So it's
I use the Barkeeper's Friend on my tea kettle because we have a gas stove, and so you just that it gets sticky, you get that residue all over everything that stays out a long time, and Barkeeper's Friend just like scrubs it right off of there.
Very cool. Courtney said you are a mind reader, Carissa.
What did you read my mind?
No, I was saying that's probably what Drew meant, and I said, but I'm not a mind reader.
Oh. I don't even know what Drew means. So I'll be by to steal those while you're distracted. I told you guys to run down the stairs. Then
oh my gosh,
is a chip. I don't think there's any chips in here. You guys, I never officially announced who bought my chip because like I actually agreed not to announce who it was. But his video is like, I don't know, a week or maybe, about a week old, I think now. So I feel like it's safe to say it was ATL Flipper. Derek and Jasmine.
Could you excuse me just a second? I'm so sorry.
Come in. So it was Derek and Jasmine that bought my chip. And if you want to know like how it actually worked out and if it got there safely, he has a whole video on it. Because a lot of people wanted to know, like, was I able to package a chip to survive like across? So that's from Missouri to Georgia, and it had to maintain that little puff bubble, and it got there really safe. So, but you have to check out his video. It's one of the most entertaining ones. Carissa, you didn't have to leave. Troy can jump in too. He's more than welcome into this. Let's see. Thumbnail looks good. Hey, she likes your thumbnail. I did notice your thumbnails. Was it yesterday? Maybe on a video. I thought a lot of work really went into that. There's a good bit of difference. I'm not sure I I missed what there's a difference in. Just bought some in an estate sale today for $1. Oh, that's awesome. I used Barkeeper's Friend and a Dremel Santa left me last year. That's cool. I would never think about using a Dremel, but I guess to get in like all the little fine nooks and crannies, you need, I thought that I speed read that and I thought it said we need to know how the chip tastes. And I'm like, that chip is their pet now. You guys have to head to his channel and watch that video and then suggest, oh my gosh, look who's in the chat. Suggest a name for that chip. Connor, Desiree, I just opened your package right before you got here. And I said, I hate to open this while I know they're on another live. And you guys did a phenomenal job over there, by the way. I just opened up the package and I said that if you got here, I would eat one of these. And Drew's going to try to run down the stairs and steal them from me. But thank you guys like a million times for sending me such a lovely package. Snickerdoodles. I'm glad we're not training for a race right now. Marshmallows. I mean, you guys are incredible. So thank you for those. And I will eat one of those at some point when Carissa's talking and I'm not. You didn't miss anything yet, Trevor. And as soon as Carissa gets back, we're going to talk about the first good thing. There she is.
This girl, me.
Oh, yeah. Derek's laughing about me talking about that chip. When you just have to have a Coke. Diet Coke's pretty good.
It was Coke Zero, but I have
that what you're thinking in?
Yeah, I didn't take it right now, but I didn't get a lot of sleep the last couple of nights, so I was like, I still have to do some work, and
that's
I wanted to make sure I had a little extra.
She has a little caffeine in it. Christy Smith, I'm so glad that you're here. I hadn't seen you in the chat before, and she says you're the one that sold that chip. Great video. Yes. It was me. John is here. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, John.
Hey, John. How you doing?
Survived. Just one red light. But I got 10 fig trees. Do you really have fig trees? Do you have fig trees, Carissa?
Noelle? Oh, do I? No. Noelle does.
How's it going?
Hey, Nikki. How are you, babe?
Oh, you did? The hoops
Go ahead.
came in, so I'm gonna have to eat one of those peanut butter cups while you talk about your good thing later.
Okay. Well, but aren't we gonna share?
Yeah. We're gonna share. Meet me out back.
Well, I just thought I would grab one.
Oh
no. Okay. Speaking of Noelle, though, real quick, because I want to show you guys this, and y'all might have seen. I don't know if y'all follow her on Instagram, but if you don't, you definitely should because she's amazing. But I bought something from her the other day. Did you see all of her posts with all the pretty things that she's posted? Give me a second. It's right here on my shelf.
Oh, you already got it in. I want to see what it is.
Exactly.
Might be something Raggedy Ann. If you guys don't know, Carissa loves Raggedy Ann. She's wearing cowgirl boots too, in case you didn't know. She like completely dressed the part tonight. She can't hear me because she's got headphones. What is it? What did you buy from Noelle or Girl Scavenger?
I
know what it is. She just put it in the chat. Show us.
What?
Oh, beautiful.
Hold on. I got this in the wrong side. Hold on. Here, look how pretty, you guys. Like,
I did not realize how big that was.
It is the size of my face.
That's really beautiful.
Next Halloween, I'm going to be a seashell.
That's really beautiful. That's awesome. Yeah, if you order 2 of those, you could be a mermaid.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm not going to try it on right now, but do you have any more, Noelle? Of course, I have to wear a bodysuit under it to be proper.
Sure. Yeah, those are Abilene is what Nikki says. That's what I think I remembered.
Abalone, right? Is it? I say abalone. I think I'm totally wrong.
I don't know. I always thought it was Abilene. I wish someone put a phonetic spelling of it down below. Drew has a name for the chip, Chipper Jones. Oh my gosh, that's perfect since the Braves just won, and that's actually awesome. I didn't get to talk about this. Hang on.
I told them they should name it Showstopper.
Do what?
I told them they should name it Showstopper.
What Israel said Bob, I think. And so that was my suggestion. He's like, You should name it Bob.
That was so cute.
I'm so excited that to see resellers run. Like one of these days, I'm gonna have a reseller meetup, and it's gonna be like a half marathon, 5K, and there'll be like 3 options or something, and so you have to come run. But that's awesome. Yeah, I got tons of tips. So I'll just hit you up on Instagram and give you all the good tips. Enjoy yourself, be the most important one. Bring some water.
Hey, Trevor, how are you?
Start to take goo gels. Your video inspired me, Rachel. I've got a bunch of walnut trees on my land and decided to look walnuts up on eBay. They actually sell well. Any inspiration that I offered in that regard definitely is owed to Noelle, Farm Girl Scavenger, because she tries to get me to profit off of our land all the time, and I should. Chipper Jones. Yeah, that's the best name. Chipper Jones arrived safely to the buyer. Yeah. Okay, so Carissa, do you have something really super stand out that happened on eBay this week that was such a good thing?
Okay, so
while you talk about it.
Okay, so first of all, hey, how you doing, Kevin? I'm probably going to answer this question differently than a lot of people, but that's one other thing. If you guys haven't seen me before, I am a little bit different. I think different. I act different. However, here is my thought. Excuse me. So, no, I actually was thinking about my good, and I was thinking, okay, so my sales were a little down, but that's because, last week I was kind of down on my listing because me and you stopped our little challenge that we were doing when we were challenging each other every day. So I kind of got a little behind and was working on my house. And so I didn't have a whole lot go on necessarily good on eBay. I mean, I had decent sales, nothing just extravagant. And but my organization, I got that kind of picked up. But my one thing that happened on eBay that I thought was really cool is, and I'm just going to do a plug here because I know you won't mind, but because my live is coffee chat and I thrift that, I've been looking for some kind of phone, like a vintage phone. I was even looking at a payphone at one point to put back on the wall back there. And I ended up finding a vintage Mickey Mouse phone on, and I don't think he's in the chat, but there is a YouTuber named A.R. Edwards Vintage Flips. He was here last week. You were reading some of his stuff. He does vintage like you. And he put it up on his Instagram that he found this like wood block. It's from this, I think, 70s or late 60s perhaps, but it's the full-size Mickey Mouse. That's and awesome. He has the phone in his hand, and I'm like, I have to have that. So my good eBay thing was a purchase for my office. So and awesome. I think that's kind of important too, because you like to buy where you sell, and keep the money flowing around, and it also helps other resellers. So hi.
That is Jennifer just dropped his channel as well. That is so important that you bring that up, Carissa, because I see so many times through like affiliate links and stuff that we will, plug Amazon. I don't personally shop on Amazon, so I don't plug them. I'm not an affiliate there, but I want to let everybody know, and I feel like I need to do a video about this, that there is an eBay affiliate program called eBay Partner Network. They're EPM. You can just Google eBay Partner Network. Okay, I'm gonna put that right here in the chat so you guys know exactly what to Google later when you're not on here. Partner Network. It links directly through your eBay, and you can put those same links out, those same Amazon style affiliate links that you want to push people. Hey, here's the lighting kit that I have. Here's the labels that I use. Here's whatever. You can do that on eBay, and they will pay you when people click those links as well. Even if someone doesn't buy that item, like I heard Josh talking on your live about like someone didn't buy whatever it was that he was pushing out, but they bought a mattress. Yeah, same thing.
And Kevin actually, Commonwealth Picker, because he's the one that actually explained it to me while we were down in South Carolina. He's the one that told me about that, the eBay Partner Network. And so, but you can also actually make your entire store a link.
Yeah, mine has like there's a link to my store in
Yeah.
every one of my videos. And even if someone is just wanting to be like looking through my store, if they buy anything for 3 days, I receive a commission on it.
On anybody's, like
Yeah.
it doesn't even have to
Right.
be, it's just like the Amazon, like you said, like people are always posting up the Amazon information, and they'll talk about it, if you want to help my channel, because I can get it for 48 hours, I think, with Amazon, but I think it's long. It might be, you just said 72 hours.
Yeah, I think it's 72 on eBay
Okay.
Partner Network. And I mean, honestly, no effort. You're going to post a link to your store somewhere anyway.
Yeah.
And then like I did one video where I talked about the type of printer that I use, and I did the legwork and found these for under $100, like 7 of them, and posted them in my description. And a few of them sold based off of folks clicking the description. So I mean, you bring up such a good point. You need to shop where you sell. Do you feel like you do a lot of eBay shopping?
Well, I mean, yeah, I would say I do a decent amount. And I actually sometimes, I'll even buy things to flip. Like I'll buy those junk lots or something like that. Like people do junk drawer lots and start them at 99 cents plus shipping. And I've gotten some really good items to flip off of those type of things. So.
Derek wants to know what percentage you get from EPN. And correct me if I'm wrong, those of you that use it, but I think it depends on the category and it depends on the item, but it's between 1% and 3%. Is that right? Guys, I really think that that's what it is, but don't quote me. I mean, it's one of those like seriously set back type of streams of revenue. If you have like some enormous, huge channel, you're probably going to make a lot more than like I might click on there and I'm like, hey, there's $30 in there. That's $30 that I didn't have,
Yeah, exactly.
She said, I'm not sure, but it's not much. Yeah, it's really not much. I mean, trust me, you're not going to get the EPN affiliate and all of a sudden get rich unless, like I say, you have like a 20, 30,000 subscriber. I don't know. You'd probably have to have more than that. You'd probably have to have over 100,000 subs clicking on your links constantly. But if you're constantly posting links, and some people are through Amazon, I don't sell on Amazon. Why would I do that? Hey, Gino. She says, I think it's 1% of the fees, but I could be totally wrong. Yeah. I'll look into that, so then we'll all know. But so my good thing that happened this week isn't necessarily like a transaction on eBay either. So we're both thinking differently today. My good thing, I see, Bolo Buddies is here, Courtney, and I finally took her up on her offer to get over there on the List Perfectly.
Awesome.
I went over to List Perfectly and I used her code. I haven't figured out my code yet. I just haven't had much time to mess with it. I cross-posted like 45 things to Poshmark yesterday during, I think, the second part of your live, maybe. So in that short amount of time, 45 new listings went up on my Poshmark in less than an hour.
Oh.
So yeah, Courtney says, whoop, whoop. So I used the code that I'll tell you guys about, code Bolo Buddies. It was all one word, not case sensitive. That will be for this live only, because as soon as I get my affiliate, it'll say 30% in Courtney's code. I had a lot of people saying, use my code. And I'm like, Courtney is literally the first person to tell me about it. She has taken so much time to like practically hold my hand about how to use it and what to do. So yeah, that's really my good thing this week, because I think that's going to level up my business. I already list on eBay and Poshmark both, but I've been hesitant to add a third platform because cross-posting is just so cumbersome. But I opened up my Mercari again, and I'm going to cross-post stuff over to Mercari. And if I can figure out Facebook, y'all watch out. I may be buying 2 cars. I have to just show this real quick. My dear husband loves me so much that he's either tipping me $1 from upstairs, or he's trying to buy one of these peanut butter cups. So it's going to take a lot more than $1 to get my peanut butter cups. My sunflower seed butter cups. That's really awesome. I'm excited about these. I'm going to make these last. We're going on a little bit of a road trip. Like 3 hours one way, 3 hours back this weekend, and I may have to take some of this yummy vegan food with me.
Yeah, I was also going to say, like, with Courtney, like, she's so good. And, I see Rocky Mountain Resell said that he gives Courtney's code to everybody.
Nice.
Sorry about that, guys. I was gonna mention on when you were talking about her code is whenever she was telling me about it, because I have it on there, I just haven't like opened all of my accounts yet.
Mhm.
And because I had this goal, it was like I need to have consistently this amount of items in my eBay store before I start cross posting. But I was actually talking about it last night. I'm like, I'm just going to do it. It's almost Christmas. Like, this is the best time. But when I talked to her, I was like, I'll go ahead and give your code to anybody that asks. And she was like, no, why would you do that? Make your own. So that's just another really cool thing about her is she's so selfless,
Yeah.
when it comes to that. Like,
Right.
so.
Yeah, I feel like Courtney is always wanting to like always wanted to promote other people. She truly like embodies that whole theory that a candle loses nothing by lighting another's flame.
Yeah.
Like she's over there shining and she just wants to give everyone the same hand up that maybe she never even got. She probably just worked her butt off and never had a single hand up.
Yeah.
But yeah, she said she loves Mercari. But while we're talking about that, because that all kind of goes hand in hand, talking about list perfectly codes and talking about affiliate links on eBay and stuff, like guys, definitely like support your friends, right? Support your friends when you see their codes, especially if it's something you're going to click on anyway. If it's something, that like I think I saved 30% on the first month, and maybe Courtney gets like 30% off one of her months or something, or she might, I don't know if she gets a free month or what exactly. Probably not a free month because she would never have to pay for it again. But when you see your friends' codes, like use your friends' codes, support your friends, just like this. Look at this super sticker. I never got a super sticker. I'm going to take a picture of it right now. I've only had super chats. Nobody made a sticker. Does it show up as something fun somewhere?
It probably does on YouTube. It doesn't on.
That's a video. Ay, ay, ay.
You're gonna have to trim it.
Yeah. Okay. That's funny. But thank you so much. That's incredible. You guys are awesome. But yeah, do you Mercari?
Are you talking to me? No, that's what I was saying. I'm actually going to open my Mercari store. I'm not going to do Poshmark yet, but I am going to open my Mercari store probably this week. It's on my whiteboard that I write my like my to-do list. So I wouldn't say goals. It was a goal, but now it's like a to-do list. Like I wanted to reach X amount of listings, and I have. I've reached enough. Aww.
She said I inspired her to cross post over onto Facebook, but she had 2 messages right away telling her that she had priced them too high. So they were interested in your item. At least we know that.
That's right.
I use Vindu too, but I think any service really helps. Yeah, for sure.
Vindu is that like it's similar to List Perfect then?
Yes, yeah, it's like a cross posting, and I had talked with Christy about that one as well. And I'm not really sure exactly what the interface looks like, but yes, it's another one. The code that we're talking about is to sign up for List Perfectly, and I signed up for the medium level, like the business level, and I think it was $49 a month, but it was only like 34 something when I used Courtney's code. So the code, if you're interested, is BOLO Buddies. Just like this, but all one word, BOLO Buddies, BOLO Buddies. That's such a great sentiment, Rachel. Oh yeah, with the candle. Yeah, for sure. Courtney's amazing.
Yes, she absolutely is.
When I started my channel, I did not know what YouTube was. That's awesome. Well, you've come a long way. I love Mercari too. I think you will be successful on any platform as long as you don't let them fall to the wayside and forget about them. Funny that you mentioned that. So when I opened Mercari, I had tried Mercari like 2 years ago, and for some reason they deleted my listing, and they were like, "Oh, your stuff's not selling. We deleted it." And I was like, "Forget you, Mercari." And then I went on to other platforms that were wanting to sell my items, right? And when I opened it back up yesterday, there was a pair of shoes still listed on there.
Oh,
I'm
wow.
so glad no one bought them.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, because you would not have known.
That I've had a pair of shoes listed on there for 2 years that never sold. So I'm hoping that the rest of my Mercari experience is a little faster than that. That's pretty long tail.
That's a long tail item.
I would have never No. I'll definitely watch Courtney. Yeah, she's got a ton of videos about List Perfectly if you guys don't. Did it on a total whim, so there were no shout outs. Haha, no one knew me. Nice. Yeah, it's a computer that says work. With the YouTube. I think that's why I appreciate about shout outs so much. So thank you both so much. Yeah. I tell Courtney, like, because she has just done such a job of helping Carissa and I both. And I'm like, I don't feel like I can give anything to someone on your level. And she's like, yes, you can. Yes, you can. So, girl, if I have the 3,900 subs I have right now, or if someday I have 390,000 subs, I will be shouting out Courtney Bolo buddies.
That's right. Yeah. And I was going to say too, just to say something to everybody, like, she's really good with like helping people, like you said, grow. And she has memberships on her channel, you guys, for like $4.99 a month. You get to be in her membership videos and get some more exposure out there that you necessarily wouldn't. I mean, she's a good friend to me. I know she's a friend to Rachel. But you know, everybody could use a little help when they're starting out. And I think that's important. So just an extra little plug, and I'm gonna start plugging Rachel now. So.
Edwards Vintage Flips. I got spread some of them Mickey Mouse vibes around.
That phone is gonna go right up there under my raggedy.
I'm excited to see this once you have it and have it like installed where you want it and everything. I'm super excited to see it. I can tell you in the 90s there wasn't YouTube yet, so everyone played outside. Back in my day. Let's see. We have had two of our biggest sales ever on eBay this week. I know what they are, so I'm going to share with you guys. They picked up a pair of new old stock boots, and I can't remember the brand right now. Red something maybe?
Red Wing, right?
Maybe they were Red Wing. They were new old stock vintage boots, and they picked them up. I want to say they paid $80 for them. Didn't they really pay up for those? And sold them for over $500. I can say I would not have picked them up, and I'm so glad that they did. But that is really compared to the other sale that they had, which was it's a piece of radio equipment. What is it called? It's not a tuner, but they're gonna comment and say the boots were Red Wing, and it was, no one has said it yet, not on my end yet, but it was a piece of radio equipment. Hi, Dave. That doesn't help me, Roman. And it sold for $2,000, you guys. $2,000. That is a lot of money. It was a receiver. Oh my gosh, a $2,000 receiver, and it was a brand that I hadn't seen. But I'm going to tell you guys, go check out the Hoops on Instagram and put the full details on that. So they're good. Those are incredible sales.
Yeah,
collectible. I know they're worth. They thought I was clueless. Oh, the items that on Facebook, yeah, for sure. Drew's over there wanting some peanut butter cups, you guys. You have to ignore him. Cross listing is a ton of extra work. It's sure I get an equal amount of Mercari. Been rethinking it for the next year. Yeah, definitely think about cross. He said, not sure I get equal for the amount of work. Think about a cross listing platform, because whenever I did that, like I say, I cross posted 45 items in less than an hour. So we're talking about while I am watching and moderating a live, like reading comments and stuff. There was no brain work at all to it. I literally just had to click things and then wait for them to populate, do the chat and everything, so you can do two things at once. And
Courtney, if you would have told me that, I would have signed up a long time ago. No brain work, like that is
that girl.
That's what I need.
Turn the brain off. Go watch a movie while you did that if you wanted to. Items on Mercari seem to get pushed down over time. No chance at getting seen if they don't sell quickly. Well, those shoes they must have been pushed way down. I got to go read books to the kids. All right.
Good night, Nikki. We'll see you back. We'll see you
down until you get back, Nikki.
Do the voices.
Yeah.
Kids like voices.
Sure, do the voices. Her son is so adorable. I enjoy seeing his picture on Instagram. Have a good night, everyone. Going 5 hours away in the morning. Oh, Jimmy, be safe. Have an awesome time.
You and Jennifer have fun.
Yeah, have an awesome time. So you had some really good things. Misha's in the chat. Hey, Misha, is super, super awesome to see you here. Melanie says, I had plans to join Bolo Buddies for a while now. Courtney is great. And then everyone's telling me, receiver. It was a receiver.
What was that thing that
I don't know what it was that they sold, but it sold for like $2,000.
That's all that matters. I mean, honestly.
Whatever they picked up. Dreaming on a budget. Sent me a super chat. Dropping this so Drew gets at least one peanut butter cup. I don't know. I mean, we are going near St. Louis this weekend, so it's possible that I could stop in and get him some. He might not get any of this bag, but thank you so much, Chase, for that.
They're going to be like, what do you remember from Rachel and Carissa's live? They're going to be like, receivers and peanut butter cups. That's pretty much what they talked about.
Right. Melanie says, hopefully I can loosen my frugal strings the first of the year. So here is the deal, Melanie. If the upper tier that I signed up for is $49, that's 2 sales. I'm not going to say that's 1 sale because that would be 1 really good sale. That's 2 sales. 3 bread and butter items, cross posting on other platforms, 45 things in less than an hour. You're going to make your money back off of this. The reason why I'd say go to the second tier though, is because you can do multiple things at once. Otherwise you're clicking 1 item at a time. And what I was doing on my computer with like a little slower processor, and I was using a lot of the internet on the live, I would do like 15 items at a time. And it was super great. Coming in high. Let's see. We will send a package just for Drew. Oh boy. Let's get this video to 30 likes. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. So Carissa, I know that from experience that eBay is not all like unicorn farts. So I'm sure something bad happened. Oh, you haven't experienced that yet? Oh boy.
Next, you're going to tell me something bad about Santa.
No. Not this close to December. We would never.
Okay.
But tell me something, especially since like our friend Michaela may be watching, if she's still up. It's early in Idaho. If Michaela is watching, can we say hi to her real quick?
Yes, I would love to say hi to her.
They weren't here when I opened this, and I think Michaela drew this for me. So if she is like anywhere around, then hopefully she'll see that how much I appreciate this. And look, I didn't show you guys the inside of it. How beautiful is that?
Aww.
Look at that. Look at these little faces.
That's pretty good. It kind of looks, I don't want to say what it looks like because if she's awake, then no, I mean, it looks amazing, but I feel like if I was guessing on that abstract,
she
it looks
wrote
like strawberry.
I didn't even see this. It says, this is Rachel and this is me. So this one's me. I mean, like, that's a pretty good draw. Like, look. Kind of looks just like me. Michaela is watching. Hey, Michaela. Thank you so much, girl, for this beautiful card. And I love it. And it's going to go right beside the postcard that I have from your parents that is also in my office.
Yeah, they had sent me a video, Desiree, on my first live. After it was over, she sent me a video, and it was Michaela saying, "Hi, Carissa, you did good on your live." And I was like, oh, I'm going to keep it forever.
I love it. Okay, what am I missing here? So tell me something bad that happened this week, Carissa. I know you don't want to talk about it, but the people need to know because we all need to learn from a mistake that happened or an experience that you had. So tell me about something bad.
I mean, really the only thing that happened bad is I am still dealing with that eBay buyer. So I'll say it real quick because I know a lot of you have heard it.
Has heard this story. So.
Yeah, I know a lot of you have heard it. Yes, there's Courtney. So, oh boy, the mask.
The story we can all learn from.
So basically, I sold a mask. I mean, it was just a single mask. You know, you put it on your face, you throw it away when you're done. I had a 20% off sale on in my store, and so I sold it for like $5. It came in a box, which averaged out to $3.50 per item. So like, there's automatically, I mean, I didn't make money. Right. And then I had free shipping on it. So let's just say I made like 70 cents, maybe. Courtney said she made a quarter. Maybe I made a quarter. I think actually when I did everything,
You probably paid her to make it.
yeah, when I did all that math, I made -2 cents. So, and then she throws in her extra 2 cents. So I guess I made nothing. So
You made 4 cents.
no, I was at negative, and then she gave me 2 cents. So
Nice.
basically, last week she had contacted me, and she's like, "Hey, I didn't get my mask. You need to contact the post office." And I thought, okay. We went back and forth for a little bit. I basically told her she had some options. You know, I talked to Courtney, I talked to Rachel, I talked to Paul. I was annoyed. I thought it was over. I told her she was more than welcome to, file an item not received case because I knew that eBay should side with me.
Because it showed us delivered.
Because it showed us delivered, right. And I did, like you had talked about this morning, or maybe Courtney did this morning, I went ahead and told her, hey, you can always check with your neighbors. And then there's also a pin drop whenever they scan something, right? But I don't want to give her the refund. And the reason is, I saw that, Trevor, immediately.
Was so good.
And I'm going to tell you why. Because when she messaged me, she was like, I can't believe that you as a seller would not care about the people that are buying from you. And I'm like, okay, lady.
She was totally rude.
It was mean. And then she messages me again after she filed the item not received. And then I put my information, I put the fact that we had messaged back and forth, and I put the delivered tracking number. Anyhow, she goes back and fights it and said that I actually wrote out that I must have deleted my end of the conversation because I was calling her bad names. And I was like, are you kidding me? First of all, it's all right here and eBay can see it. Right. So yes, I did call eBay. Noelle, you can't delete, right? No, so basically they told me today that because she is fighting it, it's going to have to go to the higher ups, whoever they are, and Mr. Cha-Ching himself, and he is going to have to decide basically what happens. And I'm like, you guys, so I'm not giving her money back just because she was mean, and then she lied about it. So that was my bad thing.
I like the fact that you're standing your ground. Like, Trevor has a point. You could give her the refund and have her, out of your life. But what does that do for other resellers? That conditions these buyers to know that if they throw a fit, it's like when you have a toddler and they throw a tantrum in the store for a candy bar. Do you get them the candy bar to be done with that part of your life? No, you're like, you're not getting anything. You better be glad you're not getting a whooping. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And so please don't condition these buyers to think that we're Walmart or that we're Amazon and that we are selling the cheapest product to the pickiest buyers that are impossible to please, because we don't want to do that.
No, and we're small businesses. Like, this is something that pays my bills and feeds my thrifting addiction, but that's different. But
speaking of paying bills, I just have to acknowledge this real quick because Tina,
50. Oh, bless your heart.
Trying to help me pay my bills. Tina, this is part of my family's groceries. You guys, I do YouTube because I love to spread education, but it absolutely helps us put groceries on our table. So Tina, I really, and Tina, let me just tell you, was being incredibly generous with Adam, Pittsburgh Picker, last night to celebrate his birthday. So Tina, you are a big support in this community. That means a ton to me. And trust me when I say, you're putting some dinners on the Strickland household table next week with that. So I appreciate that a lot. Drew's making fun of
yes.
your eBay.
I saw that. And Mr. Cha-Ching himself, he's
does Mr. Cha-Ching wear a monocle?
I feel like he should, but he's all the way in readers now, like full blown readers.
Oh,
He needs it for both
nice.
ads. Yeah.
And yeah, eBay absolutely keeps all of the chat. It doesn't. You can't like swear at someone and then delete it.
No, and I'm not the type of person that would do that. So
no, not at all. Like, wait, we have higher ups higher than our higher ups. I feel like that's like a quote from something. Am I right? Higher
I have
up,
no idea, but it sounds funny.
Army. Yes, exactly.
That's Captain eBay, Mr. Sir.
Drew's telling me to acknowledge this. I got it, honey. I got it. Tina being not messing around. No, she's not. That was seriously incredibly sweet, and I appreciate that a lot. You guys, anytime that goes back to like clicking on your friends' links and supporting your friends, especially if they're content creators that you appreciate, either seeing that they're posting bolos over on Instagram or that they're making videos that you find profitable, information from. Because like when Carissa tells me about something I had no idea about, there was a statue that was kind of like the one that you talked about on Courtney's Bolo Buddies challenge that you won. And I was headed over there to look at it. I was already checking out. And before I could, someone else brought it over. I didn't even want to look at the bottom and see if it was the same thing. But see, stuff like that I would walk right past, like that is reason enough to support you. So, whether that's buying someone a coffee, if that's clicking on one of their links, if it is, here's Carissa's buying me a coffee.
Oh, thank you, Kristen.
If that is just like shopping their store, because we all have things, Christmas is coming up. I'm going to get on some of y'all's stores and definitely be doing some of my Christmas shopping. Wifey's throwing cash out
there. Yeah, there she goes. Well, keep on selling, Dave.
That's super, super sweet. Pinky up, Mr. Bay. That's how Mr. Cha-Ching definitely drinks his coffee with his pinky.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, I hate that you're having to deal with that, Carissa, but I see like why it's your bad and not your ugly, because at the end of the day, eBay is going to side with you.
Yeah.
I'm saying that they're going to. We've seen crazier things happen. They better side with you. It shows delivered, so you can't control the mail.
They better,
or else I'm going to send you $5 just to buy your way out of this situation. I'll go buy 2 masks in place of those, and I don't even wear a mask.
I did actually go through my masks that I have stacked up and look and see if I had another one, and I didn't. But after she made that statement, like that, and lied about it, I was like, yeah, I'm not going to have anything to do with that anymore. So
yeah, you can't foster that type of a behavior in somebody. So I think this might be a boo. Hang on. That was for your bad.
Yeah, I felt that.
I'm going to have so much fun with this. You guys tell me in the chat if this is too loud. Should I do it from back here? Is that a good volume?
First of all, I love it. So if you ever decide to sell it, I'm your girl.
I've been trying to remember to bring this ever since my very first live with Drew. I was in the office, and then my little Chromebook style notebook laptop wouldn't allow me to do a live. It was like I was very Minecrafty, and so I came in here to this computer, and I left this in my office ever since then. And I was like, nope, I'm bringing it tonight. So in honor of Carissa's hat, in case y'all didn't hear it earlier. Okay, so here's my bad this week, all right? And so bad things are things that, something went wrong, but, we can fix it. Okay, so here's Halloween was last week. Well, it was Sunday, technically part of this week, and my Halloween stuff didn't sell. The costumes didn't sell because I didn't list all of them, and there were pumpkin items, and like they just didn't sell. But instead of being salty about it and taking down my Halloween until next year, I was like, well, you know what? Major Halloween collectors are still collecting Halloween, and it's on the forefront of everyone's mind right now. It's not Thanksgiving yet. I know Christmas is tomorrow for a lot of people, but it's, Halloween is still fresh in our minds. And guess what? 2 Halloween items sold this week.
That is awesome.
Yeah, like what started out as a bad, like one of them sold today, and it was the little miniature pumpkin buckets. They look like the trick-or-treat buckets, but they're tiny. Like,
Oh yeah, the
yeah,
like the
like
smaller,
protective
yeah.
purpose, or you could like stuff things in them for like a party or something. They're vintage, made in America, and I sold a set of those for $15 plus $5 shipping.
That's good.
Yeah, because I picked them up for 50 cents. And then I'm trying to remember the other Halloween item that sold. Something else that was very just Halloween also sold this week. So I was like, okay, well, that's pretty good. You know, even though my Halloween stuff didn't sell, it's still selling. So if you have Halloween or holiday stuff and it didn't sell during that time, Drew says Christmas was yesterday, apparently. So many decorations already.
My neighbor put up their Christmas lights like already. I was like, oh,
there were some
okay.
people that I was delivering Meals on Wheels to today that already had their Christmas decorations up. I was like, wow. Yeah, I mean, Halloween definitely does sell all year round. That's what Noella's saying, that she sells. Rachel, just list the rest and leave them there. I just shipped Halloween yesterday. Yeah, I'm shipping Halloween stuff tonight. So just bought Zoo some coffee, Carissa. Okay, bought you some coffee,
Thank
Carissa.
you.
And you were so
I
sweet.
appreciate it.
Bye.
I'm thinking about
all the time.
I do. He is such a cool kid. And yeah, I was telling Dave that you guys have to be the absolute best parents. I mean, because y'all are definitely doing something right.
I have never even met this
kid,
and I want to, because of how many resellers I have heard talk about how eloquent he was, how well spoken, how well mannered, and like when Dante was going on about like NC Picker being such a good dad and everything, I was like, I'm gonna cry if he doesn't stop.
Yeah.
That means a lot to them, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Christy says, so she got some costumes 75% off at Walmart and just stored them. If you're getting Walmart clearance, I think I would store it. Like the clearance costumes and stuff, because those aren't like one of a kind items or anything. Ours are 50% off right now. So they're not, no, they were up to 75. When they go 90, I may go in and buy some. Did you get any of them, Carissa?
I didn't buy any costumes, but I did go to Walgreens yesterday and I picked up one of those squishmallows.
Yeah.
Squish.
What one did you get?
Squishmallows. Frank. It was the Dracula, the little Frank one. And he's kind of cute. Or no, he's called Drake. I'm sorry. And he's really cute. But I did buy a couple of their Walgreens exclusive Squishmallows also. And it's a hedgehog. His name is Hans the Hedgehog. And there's not a lot listed, but they're selling for like 3 times more than what I paid for it minimum. So
I'm
still
happy yet to find a Squishmallow. I've not found one yet. I'm going to, and I hope when I do, it's like the black cat or something that's like
right. There, Zozo. It's like this pink thing. That one is insane. But Courtney has a. Did you watch her video on the Squishmallows?
Yeah. I watch all her bolos and take notes. Yeah. But it didn't NC Picker just come across in like he was at a yard sale. Wasn't he the one that posted where like that little boy came out with his Squishmallows, and then that girl she was such a jerk, like took it out of the little boy's hand. He never even got to touch those things. And then he takes like the 3 of them and he's like, no, if she really wants it, she can just have it. But the black cat was there, and I thought it was one of the ones that's worth like $200 or $300, but then he said it was worth like 75 to 90, somewhere in there.
Okay, but what I was going to say when you asked me about it, no, it's not Sonic the Hedgehog. It's Hans the Hedgehog. He's not like anything like movie related, but he's got all these little, I thought they were sprinkles at first, but apparently there's little thorns.
But those sprinkles, those are spikes. Those are supposed to be deadly.
I know. I was like, look how cute they are.
You're the one that gets hurt out in the wilderness when you're like, look how, ow!
Well, I do like Snow White as my favorite princess. So, I mean, I guess that would make sense. However, she lied to me my entire life. I've never not once had, and I know that was a double negative, you guys, but I have not once had a squirrel or a bird or anything else ever come into my house and help me clean.
What a jerk.
I know. And I've moved. Like, I moved to the country. I figured they'd be nicer animals out here.
Yeah.
Nope.
They don't help me clean either, but I have a Jew's harp, and a kalimba. And if I go like to the edge of the woods and play either, the animals start to respond.
Oh, that's so cool.
Like you can hear them, but recently some coyotes moved into the woods, so I don't know that I want to keep doing that. Like unless I'm carrying, like if I have my gun on me, I guess it's
absolutely
a coyote. But I didn't get to say hi while I go to Texas Sparkle Boutique, and they're laughing at one of our stories. I don't know which one of us they're laughing at. Here's a good. I sold a vintage Gans Flying Witch yesterday for an offer of $15. Bad. I messed up the shipping too low, and person hasn't paid yet. Oh well, we'll see what happens. Yeah, with the non-paying. What about raccoons? Do raccoons help you or me?
No.
Is he? Yeah, we got raccoons too. Oh, because of the story about the rabid raccoon.
Yeah.
I don't think there was any Jews harp that was going to help with that situation. Trevor says the coyotes won't hurt you. Okay, Trevor. I'm not even gonna say I believe you. Katie says she loves coyotes. Now in the chat, do you guys say coyotes or do you say coyotes? Put 2 E's and say coyotes, but spell it with 2 E's because I want to know how everybody spells it.
I say coyote.
Well, Miss Spanish, one of these days I will learn some Mexican and then we can talk.
Oh my gosh.
Where are you guys?
I will teach you Mexican.
So I am in Southeast Missouri, very far from Hollywood, and Carissa is near Dallas-Fort Worth area. Carissa, do you say the name of your town on your channel?
I live in Godly. And
okay, I didn't know if you told people that. It's just the coolest name of a town. She lives
really
in Godly.
It really is. I love it.
Coyotes. Coyotes.
F3, get a Cooney skeleton. Oh, is Flip Phones Fun here?
Coyotes.
Did we miss him?
I don't know where. I haven't got there yet.
Oh.
Did I miss it? Coyotes.
No.
True Hispanic coming out. Coyotes. I always preferred the Roadrunner to Wile E. Coyote. And then when we were where were we at? Arizona, we saw real life Roadrunners. What an anticlimactic animal to see in person. Like, what an absolute letdown. Okay, so the Roadrunner on like Looney Tunes is like 7.5 feet tall and blue. And then you see these Roadrunners are like this big.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They're tiny little birds and they're so skinny and they're not blue.
And you kind of sang birds. I'm just going to let you know that. You're like, they're tiny little birds. And
they're little bitty. Melanie says, I'm waiting on payment for an Aristocraft train steam engine. I'm excited for the payment required on offers to go into full swing. I am with you there. I understand that eBay is rolling out a required payment for offers. And I cannot believe it's taken them so long, but I am not going to, I shouldn't even say that. You know what? I'm just going to like press forward at the positivity that they're finally doing it. My Cali girl living in Texas, my accent changes between the two. I don't think I'll ever give up a Southern accent.
I don't really think I have an accent, to be honest. Every now and then I have a little bit of a country, but.
I mean, you did when you were talking Mexican. If I say Spanish, it makes it sound like you're from Spain.
Well, actually, yeah, never mind. You're just.
It's just like, I'll tell you more later. They can fly too. They always scare me when they fly. Where were we at? Palo Duro Canyon, I think, in Texas. We weren't in Arizona. We were at Palo Duro.
Wait, what?
The Roadrunners.
They fly?
I don't know. Apparently, they scared that folks in Texas. Texas, are you near Palo Duro Canyon? Because that's where we saw them.
I'll believe it when I see it, says Trevor.
San Antonio also. This is why I love Mercari. Yeah, and Poshmark also. Immediate payment. You know, immediately if the buyer is not going to be giving you some type of payment. Hallelujah. I don't know what that's about, but Carissa, can we get praise hands? Hallelujah.
Sorry. I think I gave club hands at first. I had to change it.
Oh, I think mine were kind of clubby too. She said, yes, girl, North Central. I put money on there being 0 coyote attacks on humans in the past century. Come on. Are you for real, Trevor? Trevor is from like around Columbia, Missouri. I'm pretty sure around Columbia or something.
But
He knows nothing about coyotes.
he said he put money on it, which means he doesn't actually know.
Doesn't know, but he's willing to bet.
Ooh, hold on. My dad just sent me a message. He said Texas roadrunners are very big. And he said that the animals only clean the attics. Sorry.
Yeah. Or like the wires, they chew on stuff that you don't want him to. A lot of Texans representing in this place. Hey, fire reseller.
He got squirrels in his attic a couple of years ago and boarded them up. And I think the mama squirrel must have got stuck up there. So he had baby squirrels and he would catch them and I'd have to go take them to the vet so that they could care for them.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
He's like, I think I locked the mom in the attic.
She shouldn't have been up there, right? Club hands, they like your club hands. Raising the roof, that's right. Yes, road runners can and do fly, but not like eagles, more like chickens. I run like a chicken flies. Trevor, the coyotes will come after you in a pack. We carried shotguns in all our tractors and trucks and chased us on our dirt bikes. You can send me money to my PayPal. You can send money to my PayPal too.
He said he put money on it.
Buc-ee's in Texas, the land of milk and honey. Oh my gosh, you guys are cracking me up tonight.
Yes, NC Baker. He was telling me he likes that barbecue brisket from Buc-ee's. We never stopped at a Buc-ee's on our way back from our trip either. So
okay. I'm just gonna die laughing, continuing to read the chat. We have wild hogs. We have wild hogs now, and those are, I feel like, more dangerous than the coyotes, especially if you come across those in packs. Yeah, I don't work like if I'm gonna be out near the woods by myself, like home by myself or anything. Well, if I'm outside home by myself, I'm gonna have my weapon on me anyway. But definitely, if I'm out there near the wood.
Yeah, for sure.
I just think that's smart. Look at Courtney over here helping pay for a Strickland family dinner too. We don't have
that's so sweet.
These ladies are amazing. Thanks for the entertainment. We should just start meeting weekly or bi-weekly or
yeah.
I'm gonna be on Carissa's live soon. Carissa, what day?
Yes.
The
18th. You're on the 18th, I believe. Yeah.
The third Thursday in November. I'm on Carissa's coffee chat. I thrift that.
That's right. And I'll have my phone then.
Do what?
I'll have my phone then.
Oh, yay.
Yeah.
Nice. I stand corrected. 2 fatalities.
Oh, wow.
In history ever? I feel better now.
So not only, but hold on. He's talking fatalities. A minute ago, he bet that they hadn't even attacked.
Well,
now they kill people.
Attacked, but they're killer coyotes.
They're murderers. These are killer coyotes.
Wild dogs.
Yes. I'm gonna have to say that's like a big wrong. That's like extra wrong.
Drew said we can now give our kids warm water baths with these generous gifts. Drew, we don't have a bathtub, so
just take them outside.
Let me
hose them off.
We run 4 businesses. We're self-employed with 4 businesses at my house, and my husband thought it was a good idea during a snowstorm to go rip out half of all the tile around our bathtub and like part of the wall and stuff. This was back when it was snowing. Okay, the point of trying to run 4 businesses, we don't have time for that. That should have been like a weekend project when we knew we had time. We haven't had a bathtub since March.
Oh my gosh, that's what
everyone takes a shower. We can't even use that bathroom. But farm girl scavenger Noelle is going to help us get a bathtub. You guys, I'm putting all this money towards a new bathtub. I just want you to know. No, this is grocery money. I forgot. Down payment for my slot on your show, Rachel. Oh yeah, girl, definitely come on the show. Also, we just had 2 cougar sightings. Stop, old ladies hunting after young men.
I see that all the time.
That is like a Vegas or California thing. That's weird.
It happens in Texas too.
Carol is here. Hello, my beautiful friend.
Carol.
Hello, back at yourself, Carol. I'm trying to mimic your blonde hair over here, but my tone's not come out right yet. I'm still messing with it. The
The
Roadrunners.
only fun.
Do what?
Oh, I'm so sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, you're fine. The Roadrunners I know are you, and they defeat guys.
Oh, he's talking about sports.
Oh, UTSA is like some college or something.
Yeah, UTS San Antonio.
Oh, so University of Texas San Antonio. Is that what it stands for?
I believe so. Tell me if I'm wrong.
Courtney said bathtub fund. Oh man.
I'm just gonna send you a whole bunch of bath bombs.
Oh, it looks like a bomb went off in our bathtub. You guys feel me on like why? It'd be like if you went in your kitchen and we're like, let's do a remodel and ripped out all your cabinets and appliances. No one would have time to go in there.
We'll just shut this door.
Yeah. Cougars hunting the coyotes. Oh boy. Cougars.
I think they like us, Rachel. They really, really like us.
They love me. They really is that Susan Lucci, right? That said that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. So my son is a senior at UTSA. They have a great team this year. University of Texas, San Antonio. All right.
Rachel, I know you're about to ask me a question.
I know.
But I hear Keita whining, so I am going to step out and I will be right back.
Okay. Pet her for me.
Do you think that you can run your own show?
I got it. While you're gone, I'm going to ask the chat to tell me something bad that happened in your eBay this week. You guys, tell me just anything that's bad that happened that we can hopefully learn from. I'm sorry, Rachel. I speak Chinese too. I thought you really meant that for a minute. Maybe it does speak Chinese. I don't know. You guys are probably fluent in a lot of different languages. I am not. The language I would really most love to learn is American Sign Language. I try to dabble in American Sign Language, and then it's probably like this with any language that you're ever learning. I get so excited, and then like there are a few deaf people in my community, and when I see them, it's like I forget every single piece of sign language that I know, and I'm just like this is the only sign I know. It's terrible. I want to learn though. And I try to learn, but apparently I'm not really trying hard enough because I feel like I would have it by now. I don't know what you guys are laughing about. Maybe Drew saying our dirty little children. Someone send Rachel an inflatable hot tub. We had one of those and we left it outside all winter. We're not good for caring for tubs, apparently. Christy, look at you, girl. Really gonna get my kids a bathtub. My children are gonna be indebted to you guys forever. Thank you very much. Like a ton. See, I do need to set up my buy me a coffee. I set it up, but for some reason it's not working yet because I have to sign up for either a business account with PayPal or a Swipe or Stripe or whatever that's called. I just use a small town bank. But anyway, I had to get that set up. Nothing bad on eBay. Just found out that I got outbid on my not new house now. Oh no, you have to find a place to move. You have to find a place to relocate, Noelle. Random charge from UPS for $1,200, only to find out it was a huge error, but would take 10 days to reverse. You guys, I dropped earlier the link to Chase. I'm gonna copy it again real quick. I dropped the link to his channel because he needs to make a video about this, what happened. Here is the link to Chase's channel. You guys need to go sub him. But yes, he had a really large thing that shipped out, and I may butcher some of the numbers here, but I want to say it was like $250 that the buyer was paying $220 or something for shipping. And then he gets on his eBay and sees a $1,200 postage label. Like, would you lose your mind if you got on eBay and it was like, we charged your account $1,200 because your label was wrong? He was able to get them to refund almost all of it, but the problem was the size of this package, because it was enormous and it did weigh, I think he said 100 pounds, but it was a very large package, and they said it exceeded UPS's dimensional weight. And so it was billed at, or it exceeded their billable weight. So it was billed at a dimensional weight. Regardless, whichever one it was still ended up being like a couple $100 extra, I think. So now they're saying that it's going to be an extra 10 days before they refund the additional like $950. That's crazy. That's not a good. Oh my goodness, Rachel, me too. I get so emotional when I watch people sign. I love watching them sign songs at church. Yeah, I'm going to try to figure it out. I am. Drew saying that we wipe our kids down. Well, that stinks like our kids. No, sorry, Noelle. Noelle, I hope that you get, she said, pretty sad when $425,000 isn't enough. Girl, you could live like a queen where I'm at. Let me sell you some property over here in Missouri. Lindsay says, I don't know that anyone can learn from this, but I sold a NASCAR jacket for the 4th time and the buyer canceled, didn't pay. It's youth size, which is stated in 3 places, but they all thought it was men's. Okay. So make sure, Lindsay, that the category that it's listed in also is under kids. That's probably one of the 3 places. I mean, you've got the title, you've got the description, and maybe somewhere in the details. Just make sure, go to the actual category and make sure that it's listed as men's, which I'm sure you've probably already done that. That stinks. I found some Doc Martens, but it's been over a week and not sold yet. Hey, if it sells within a month, I figure that's a pretty decent quick sale. But yeah, that's awesome that you got some Docs. Let's see. So glad that you caught it. Yeah, if $1,200 is recent, like randomly gone, you guys are like, what? Wow. Oh, okay, I got most of the details right. Yeah, it was funny because he was telling me about this, and I was cooking dinner, and then just a video chat comes through, and I'm like, oh, I can tell this is going to be a good story. When you got to be like, nope, I'm just going to have to call you and tell you about this. That was insane. Whoop, whoop, just sold a ceramic Christmas tree. Oh, with the little, the things on the end that like light up. Man, that is a bolo. Absolutely. We want to know, Courtney, how much you got for that. Got to finish editing this video for tomorrow. We'll be revealing the name of the chip. Oh, that's awesome. Derek, we'll drop the link to your channel so we can make sure that people are subbed to ATL Flipper. So that we can find out what the name of the chip is. I can't wait to see that tomorrow. Love y'all. Love you back, man. Thanks so much for being here. Nikki and Gary. Picking Georgia Peaches. Hello. Did I missed Picking. Oh, here she is, Beth. So glad to see you here. I'm sorry. I think I even clicked on that. I'm not the best at hellos sometimes. Chipper. Definitely name the chip Chipper. Oh, Courtney's back. Or Courtney's. Carissa's back. Should I let her in, guys? What do you think?
I hope they said yes.
Oh, I didn't give them a chance to say that I should keep you out. When you talk to a sign language interpreter on the screen or on the side of a speaker, I can never focus on the speech. That's true.
See, I have to have it only when, are we talking about like the words on the screen?
No, I was talking about how a language I'd love to learn would be American Sign Language.
Oh, that would be great. I did some American Sign Language in school, and I know a little bit of it, but not like a whole bunch.
She says the thrifting here in the Pacific Northwest is better than anywhere in the States, so I'm staying here. I don't know. I mean, if you couple the low cost of living where we're at with our decent thrift stores, I mean, if you can live here for a quarter as much, then that's the equivalent of our thrift prices being 4 times as good, right? I think that math is coming out there. I'm just trying to move other resellers over here so I'm not so lonely. Well, there's a story. It just happened.
Well, we can meet up. Like it's what, 3 hours between the 2 of us to meet up, right? Aren't we going to meet up in Arkansas or something?
I thought it was more than that. I thought it was like 9 hours each person.
Oh, maybe I'm just wishing because I just traveled so many states. I'm like, I could just get to Rachel real quick. I looked at the other day, I was looking at going to the Hoogs, and I was looking at a map, and I was like, oh, yeah, I'm not going to drive for 24 hours.
Yeah, that's a flight. That's not driving. Courtney sold a ceramic Christmas tree while you were gone.
While I was gone?
Yeah. They offered 124. She countered 140, and then it sold for full asking price to them for 157.50. So not sure what happened. That's weird.
To that person?
That's what she's saying.
See, because that happened to me today. Like somebody had sent me an offer, and then I sent them an offer, and then it ended up selling for full price.
To someone else sometimes, yeah. And I think that something happens like with the algorithm when an offer's being made.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like something happens because that happens a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So Courtney, I love how phonetically she spelled that out for us. Free and pennies is cheaper, and I mostly do estate sales. Fine, stay in Washington.
Mm-hmm. I'll come visit you though, Noelle.
Yeah. Can we come visit and like sleep under the fig tree or something?
I think me and Rachel are gonna maybe take a road trip. That would be fun, or a flight trip.
Just like hop around to different states. Christy says it takes 6 hours to even leave Texas. That's how Missouri is if you drive like across at an angle. And I was saying the other day, Corpus Christi is in like at the edge of the earth because like I'm coming from Missouri, we're going down to Texas, and I'm getting to Corpus Christi, and you hit Texas, and you're like, not very much longer. And 18 and a half hours later, you're at Corpus Christi.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I was going to ask you, there you go. You just pulled up on it. Are you flying or are you driving, AR?
Whoops. He's headed there next week. Kansas City is right in the middle. Yeah, pretty much. It's nowhere near me, though. I'm like 6 hours from Kansas City. Yep, I think sometimes people get confused. No email yet. So nothing, they're not canceling their order yet. Southwest Washington, 16 miles from Portland, Oregon. $15 for that Christmas tree. That's awesome. Hubby grew up in Tigard, and I grew up in Coos Bay. Come visit. I'd love that. I'm in Corpus Christi. Well, hey, Christy lives in Corpus Christi. I went there one time. My parents lived down there, and my sister and I decided, like my dad does not watch any sports, but for some reason he and my middle sister would always watch the Super Bowl together, and they'd pick a team to root for it, like the opposite team, so that they could have like a rivalry during the game. And they were living in Corpus Christi, and the Super Bowl was coming up, and me and my sister were just like, let's drive down there and surprise them. So we just drove down there so that my sister could watch the Super Bowl with my non-sports watching dad. And then when we got down there, the Super Bowl is January, February, and there's a huge snowstorm in Arkansas, and we got snowed in down there. We couldn't because of the snow that was here.
So you were stuck?
Pretty well. And then we ended up having to drive back in it. Like we had our kids and they had to be back at school. But while I was in Corpus Christi, we walked along the beach there, and it was littered in starfish. And they had all washed up. And so we start throwing the starfish back out, like trying to save them. And when I get back to Missouri, I'm getting all my sister's stuff out of the car. And in the glove box are these seashells that her son had taken from the beach and a starfish. And it smelled so horrible in my car. I don't know why I'm telling you guys that. Hey, Marcus.
Hey, Marcus.
I love ceramic trees. My whole house is filled with them at Christmas that my grandmother made. My mom and my aunt have more than I do. Wow, a whole collection of these.
That's cool.
My mom owns a ceramic shop. I'm going to make a bunch of those trees and sell them. Oh, that's a good idea.
Oh, can I buy one, Noelle?
Heather, I'm so glad to see you here. She said Donatella sent her. Thank you. I don't know. I'm flying. I've done that drive before. Swing through Vegas here on your way. The closest I ever got to Vegas was the Hoover Dam. It was 130 degrees, and it felt like a blow dryer.
Okay.
It was hot. The wind was hot. Yeah,
that heat is pretty insane.
So. It was like nothing I'd ever seen before.
Okay, hold on. That's what I just read. What you just pulled up.
The smell of our unbathed kids, our poor kids.
The dead starfish.
Yeah, dead starfish, dirty children. That's what our house smells like, in case you guys were ever wondering. I wonder what Rachel Strickland's house smells like. Eating starfish, apparently. So I don't know what that is.
Oh, hold on. No.
Is that okay?
Yeah, we need to pop that out. No.
Oh, okay. So I don't know if anyone knows her, tell me and I'll unblock. I actually blocked the user there.
No, I do
Wasn't
it.
it?
I would have done it too, but my phone's charging, so I would have done it for you. Yes, farm will do. That's my dream. I want to have a farm. Like
Thanks for coming over, friends. Yeah, thanks for bringing people
hey,
over. That's
Donna,
all.
you're the best.
What's up, Marcus? Marcus is just putting out such good content lately. I was trying to plug him over on my Instagram today because like I feel like that's another channel that is what's the word I'm looking for? Like it's just not been discovered yet by enough people because he's my guest actually next week, guys. So you have to tune in next week and you will meet Marcus with Dixon's Pickens. If this guy here, if you haven't already met him, I was on his channel Tuesday and we just had a great time. But he's just, I love a rich vocabulary that just sings to my heart. And I feel like Marcus has one. He's just eloquent and well-spoken. And I love his intro to his channels. He says that his goal is to help other resellers shorten the learning curve. And I was like, how did he put into one sentence what we all try to say in 5 in our videos? So
Right, and it takes us like 15 minutes to say that, and he's just like he can summarize very well. I agree with that.
Oh yeah. He needs to help me edit my stuff. He says it was his most successful live, which I love to hear that. So
he's good people. Yeah, I've been following him since I think the very, very beginning when he first started. He didn't have very many subs when I started, but I've always really enjoyed his content, and he's just got a lot. He's very respectful too, which is good. But he's so smart. Like he's got a ton of knowledge.
Courtney said not to watch her channel if you love a rich vocabulary. My grandmother had one in her basement at Christmas. Her downstairs was like a winter wonderland. I think that's why I love selling ceramics. Oh, good. Carol, just sub to you, Marcus. Courtney said, I can't say humongous. I almost read it like T did and said
humongous.
Oh, that's kind of an inside joke, but not necessarily. Rachel, she has the sweetest voice. Oh, are we talking about Donatella?
Probably. Well, I don't know. Donna does have a really sweet voice.
You have a sweet voice, Carissa.
Who?
Maybe she thinks you have a sweet voice.
Oh.
Mom, tell me who is it that has a sweet voice? Marcus said thanks to everybody that has subbed today. Love bomb requested by Donatella Bottolino. Thank you so much, Robin. I really love that. You guys are incredible. Did you see the video I made on it? Yes, I did. I was in your premiere for that. Oh, my mom says yes. She thinks that you have the sweetest voice. Yeah, she can do like ASMR for sure. He said he gained like 8 subs today. That's really awesome. And he's subbed to Carol as well.
I'm thinking about doing a channel where I read children's stories.
Oh, I would love that. I talked to my dad about, like, I don't have as pretty of a voice as you do, but I talked to my dad about that, about how cool would it be to have a channel where it's a nighttime channel, that the kids can put on and you say a prayer with them and tell them a story and sing them a song. Maybe we could help collab on that, Carissa.
That would be really cool. I think that would be awesome.
Because that's what we do with our son every night. And I realized that not every kid goes to bed with that. And I thought, if it's some stranger on the internet in a black screen, if someone could lead a kid in prayer and sing them a song. I'm not a singer, but I'll sing to kids on the internet. Nothing monetized. I don't want the kids to have an ad pop up, just a bedtime routine with a kid that might have one. Yeah.
Aww, that's so sweet. That's a great idea to add that in.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
And you know what? I'm so sorry.
Oh no, you're fine. They said Michaela would listen.
Oh, she's so sweet. I love Michaela. She's got the cutest little face. I was gonna say too, because AR said that go sub to Dixon. But you guys, he has a really good channel too. I mean, he goes out there and does estate sales, and he picks up the vintage stuff. I think you would like it, Rachel, like some of the stuff that he finds and looks for. So,
I need to binge watch. Yeah.
Yeah. I've been really looking through a lot of his videos and stuff, and he's a really nice person. I think you guys would enjoy following him also. So let's get all these people up.
Drew said that he will read the microwave instructions because he has that beautiful of a voice. A Sunshine Resellers loves the idea. And Oh, Farm Girl says, see her previous comment. Oh, I'm gonna have to scroll all Beth. That is the previous one that I see. But I'll check and see exactly what it was before. I'm sure it was something before that. My wife said it's a bedtime story channel, but you have to have the trademark rights to the story you read. Listen up. I make up a story every single night to my kid. We can make up stories, can't we, Carissa?
Oh, I could totally make up a story. Yeah, I make up stories when I go to the restaurant. I'm like, you see over there, that's Bob and Sue, and they work together. And Sue totally has a crush on Bob, but like he's just really not into her because Mary is a lot more interesting. And
See,
I
I
will
can
tell
already
the
tell
entire story.
I would listen and nibble on dark chocolate. Nice. They like our idea. That's my guy sub to AR. Okay, so we have to talk about some ugly stuff that happened on eBay this week because the ugly stuff, although it's really ugly, sometimes we can learn the most from that because like that's the stuff that something happened, like the sale did not take place. You're going to have to refund some money or whatever, something really ugly actually happened. And for that reason, since it hurt the most, you're definitely going to learn the most from it. So, Carissa, what'd you have that was ugly that happened this week? You've got a face going like you have something picked out.
Well, I mean, I do and I don't. Okay, so I sent you and probably maybe, well, I know I sent it to Courtney too, but I was having some issues with my shipping, like when I was doing listings. Something happened to, you know how usually you'll go into your shipping and you choose, like, you'll put in how much the package weighs or whatever if you do calculate it, and then you say, what do you want to choose first? I usually will choose one, and then I'll always select like a priority option or express option. And then you can say you want to do global or you want to do, local pickup or whatever. I don't know what happened, but when I was setting up my eBay partner network thing, I started playing with my back room and my settings on eBay.
Like business policies.
Mm-hmm. And so whatever had happened, all of a sudden when I went to list, I could not, like it said, first class 1, priority 8, something, something, something. And I'm like, what in the world is this? And there was like dozens of them.
Yeah.
And
I have business policies on.
Do you have them on? Okay, well, I didn't. But apparently I got to be part of a beta program that now, and this is why I call it ugly, is because if you're not prepared, this is going to be hard. So the guy walked me through, I had to call the eBay number, happened to find a special number to call, and I called them and talked to them, and they walked me through how to combine over 200 practices to the ones that I actually use. Then I realized, I could have just opted out of this and gone back to normal. And he's like, yes, you could have, but this is actually gonna happen. Mm-hmm. So in about 6 months, everyone is gonna have this insane. I literally spent 2 days where I listed like 2 things because I could not find, well, what does this practice mean? And then it'd show up what it was. I was like, well, that's not gonna work because this is like 6 pounds. And so it was chaotic. So you guys be prepared. There's gonna be some new policies rolling out on shipping and returns and stuff. So for me, that was ugly just because of the fact that it's gonna have to happen. It's one of those things that you don't get to really make the choice. It's complicated unless you know how to walk through it and combine everything. So, but you said you have them on.
Yeah,
so
my
tell me
business
about yours.
policies. I wondered why no one was talking about this when mine changed however many months ago it's been. It was this year, but it's been months ago. And I couldn't understand. I'm like, why is no one discussing this on Instagram? I'm like, okay, I guess everyone just knows what to do and is going with the flow. So I never mentioned it. And then I hear recently some resellers mentioning that they've opted into this accidentally. And I'm like, wait a minute. Like, I thought it was part of the eBay update that happened at the time. I thought everyone had to opt into it. So I've been dealing with it for several months. I heard Pittsburgh Picker talking about how they accidentally did it and it bulk changed all of their listings, that they had to go in. But then he said, now that we have it, we actually like it. So here's what I would suggest. A couple tips. You can edit your policies from inside of a listing. You can add policies. I feel like that's the easiest place to add a policy. And these are the ones that I have that I use. I have a first class calculated. I have a first class flat $5 because I feel like that encompasses so many things. And then I have a first class calculated free. And for priority, I have flat rate envelope. But I will tell you, when you have like flat rate envelope, I had $750 in there. That's how long I've been on business practices or business policies. You have to go in there and change that policy. When the flat rate envelope changes, that will not change. They're no longer $750, and I still haven't changed mine. So I lose 50 cents every time that something sells that is under that policy.
Okay, I'm going to send you a text message for you to change that.
Yeah. Thank you. Because if I just need to remember to do it. So then I have one for all of the flat rates that I use: a flat rate envelope, a flat rate padded envelope, a medium flat rate, and then I have just like a few that are just like a $12. I have one business policy that's called FedEx 30, and it's $30 flat fee, $30, because if you guys know, I'm always saying you can FedEx anything for $27 because you just can. But then I also have a FedEx calculated. So if I think it is just so heavy that it's going to have to be calculated, really only need a handful. I have, like you said, so many of them in there, but you really only need a handful. And it's not as intimidating as you think, going into it.
Right.
Christy says, I love them too. I just cleaned mine up, but it makes it easier. Yes, I need to clean mine up and I need to change that. Noelle says, I love business policies. I have only ever used them. I have flat rate prices, domestic and international, clear up to £4. I use promotions to set up a purchase 2 items and get $5 shipping. Hope it does not mess that up. I have calculated on everything and then do that promotion.
See, I do calculated on everything also. Courtney, wait, let me read that again. So you add $5 additional for the shipping, or they only have to pay $5 for both items?
Yeah, like if you purchase 2 items and you get $5 shipping. It sounds like what she's saying. I don't think it would mess that up. I think you would still be able to offer those discounts.
See, I only do calculated. I don't do anything in a flat purchase just because of the fact that shipping rates do change.
But and if you don't fit it in a flat rate envelope, you don't do like $8?
No, because some people will still prefer to do if it's over £1, perhaps. But some people would still prefer to do a first class and pay, the $6. I mean, I've literally had people pay 2 cents less than they could for priority shipping because they want to do the cheaper option. So I always offer first class or parcel post, and then I offer and then I offer the priority option. And the reason also, I heard from an eBay deal that if you do that, then you only get charged. You know how eBay charges you a percentage of the shipping? You only get charged for the lowest amount of shipping that you offer.
I don't offer priority as an option for a single thing that I have in my store under £1. So I'm learning from you that maybe I should offer because they might need it quicker. But then also hear me when I say calculated shipping is hurting some of your items in your store, Carissa, because calculated shipping is outrageous. And I think some buyers could see, like if it'll fit in a flat rate, offer that priority option, but offer it.
Well, if it's higher, yeah. If it's higher than if I know it can fit in a flat rate and it's higher than the flat rate cost, then I will. But generally, it's not gonna cost more than that. So I'm talking about like first class items where it doesn't go above, that amount. Yeah. So, but on the parcel post, I will put it on there as a flat rate envelope. So I'll put the envelope as the secondary choice. Gotcha. But if say the parcel post is $6.58 to $15, well, they can say, oh, okay, well, obviously the $8 is cheaper than the $11 that I would pay here, so I'm going to go to that one. So on something like that, yes, I will choose the flat rate envelope, but only if, but I always offer the lowest cost that I can. And that is because I know that eBay will only charge the percentage based on the lowest cost of shipping that you offer.
That's
so
cool.
that actually saves pennies, but but pennies add up for every sale. So
whole reason for a piggy bank, right? Those pennies add up.
It's exactly right.
Designs by Josie said, my bad is I had a customer say that there was a problem, but they weren't returning it. And less than 5 minutes later, they opened a case with eBay. I gave a refund and they had neutral feedback, only priority now. I, again, would not have issued them a refund, especially if they said that they weren't going to return the item. Don't feel bullied, Josie, or anyone else. Don't feel bullied into what buyers want you to do. I'm confident there's a whole Reddit feed somewhere about how to get your money back on eBay, where people are like, threaten them with negative feedback, say you're not going to give your stuff back, ask for a partial refund, like
say item not as described, make it anything. Like, you said it was made in China and it's actually made in Taiwan or the Republic of you said Korea and it's the Republic of Korea, and I wanted just this, I'm sure you're right. There's probably more than one feed, honestly.
Nikki and Gary say, my ugly was life just crowded out my eBay time. I had such a plan to list. I guess I should just be happy. Reselling makes it possible to deal with chaos. Just need to let go and let God. Yeah, some weeks you got to remember why you're self-employed. Don't you think, Carissa?
I do. Yeah. Because I enjoy having that ability to just kind of take the time off and be able to go to one of my nieces or nephews, little league games. And
I tell my husband that all the time because he, my husband runs his own business. He's an electrician, and he, sometimes he's working round the clock. And like today, he took off to go take my son's class ice cream. And because I'm just like, remember why you're self-employed, like to go to these field trips and these parties and stuff. The fact that my kids have two self-employed parents is like out of this world.
It's a huge blessing.
Yeah. If you have one, like we can take off and go on vacation or something when we need to, we can't do that all year because we are the employed part of self-employed. But Christine, I'm super glad to see you here. Definitely glad that you popped in here. I set my flat rate policies with Pirate Ship. I spent 2 days doing all the math, calculated charges, way too much for calculated. They do. I agree. I see some of the calculated and I'm just like, daggum, no wonder no one's purchased this. You can offer it if you want. I have standard and priority options. She uses Pirate Ship also. Oh,
what happened?
I lost the chat. Sorry. Go ahead.
I was going to say, I use Pirate Ship for some things. It just depends. Like I will double check it. It's going to be less.
See, she says when she went from calculated to flat rate only, her sales, send me, Carissa, I'll go through your store and I will screenshot what it's saying it would charge me to ship certain things to me with calculated. And then we'll do it that way. And I would encourage you guys, like if you're on the fence about like what we're talking about, whether or not you should choose calculated shipping, have a reseller friend that is far from you, reach out to me or Carissa if we're far from you, look through your eBay and screenshot what it would say that it's going to charge to ship to them. And then, she may look at it and be like, $43. Heck no, I got to change this to flat rate or something because that could make a difference in your sales.
Yeah. And like I said, if it'll be a lot different, but I'm also one of those rare resellers that I won't say rare, but if it's going to be more than a $5 difference and it's not like a horribly difficult item to ship, I will give money back if I can find a less expensive way to ship to. So
if you want to insure a first-class package or add additional insurance to a package, use Pirate Ship. It's way cheaper. So if you want to add the insurance, don't use the insurance that eBay is offering. She's saying use Pirate Ship's additional insurance.
But has anybody ever filed a claim with their
with the additional insurance? No, I have only ever filed claims with USPS, and I've wondered the same thing, Carissa. If it's as good as buying a warranty on your TV, you're never going to see anything out of that.
Right.
So I want to know that too.
Yeah, I'd like to know, like, is it a good thing? Because I wouldn't want my customer to come back and be frustrated because of the fact that they couldn't actually get their funds back, or I couldn't.
Trevor says his good is that he doesn't have bad and ugly this week. That
I
is a
did see
huge blessing. I missed the. I'm not too far behind on the chat. I'll catch up on the chat and then I'll tell you guys what my ugly is. I don't know how to offer different shipping options. I only use calculated and usually designate first class under £1 or priority over. I've got so much to learn. I'm with you on the first class under priority over. Chris is saying that she offers that second option, which is something I want to add to my store that I've learned from her tonight. Just give them the secondary option because they may need it faster than like first class is going to say like 7 days or something, and priority is going to give them 2 to 3 days depending on where they're at. From me, I have no overnight priority where I'm at because we don't have a sorting center near us. But outside of that, yes, you absolutely need to look into the first class options, Sunshine Resellers. I don't know if you're on business practices. If you are, maybe we could help you try to figure out exactly how to do that. But I'm telling you, like, have someone far from you look at what it's going to cost. Like, my parents live in Florida, and if I screenshotted, they had an item, it's going to say like $50-something to ship it to me if they don't have, first class. So yeah, we'll check that out. There are YouTube channels that teach you how to scam on eBay. I believe that there probably are. How's everyone doing? Yeah, we had some new folks pop in there.
Oh, hey, Garage. Oh no, Garage to Profit's been here for a while.
No. I think he's saying hi to the new folks.
Okay, I'm sorry.
So $50 lightweight package, ship at first class, ship with pirate ship, and insurance is something like 75 cents. Wow. Okay.
Wait, hold on.
She's saying, so a $50 lightweight package shipped first class, ship it with pirate ship, and the insurance is only 75 cents.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So that's pretty cool. So you can add to the first class package the insurance with free shipping and just let them in thank you bag with a label attached, no box. Yeah, definitely put it in in a thank you bag, in a grocery bag.
Yeah, or poly mailer, just for fun.
Gateway Pickers chat. So happy to do. Yeah, you missed the start and kind of the middle part, but we're at the end. It's okay.
She said in the middle.
It was great. If anyone's watching this on the replay and you made it this far, I just want you to know that you are an actual MVP. And if I had a trophy, I would give it to you. Let's see. Bolo Buddies Pirate Ship automatically includes insurance for up to $100 versus eBay. And that's with priority.
With priority, correct.
And Courtney's talking about adding first class. If she's probably already said that. She said, yeah, eBay is also 100, but first class have no insurance. Yes. Or Parcel Select. Bolo Buddies, Courtney, tell us if you can use that with Parcel Select also, because that doesn't have automatic insurance. What about having calculated and flat rate? You could have both options. That way, if whichever one ended up being cheaper for them, that could absolutely work. Let's see. And Rachel, the funny thing is I've never shipped anything to Missouri yet. Really? Maybe I need to go shopping in your store.
He's got some cool stuff.
Courtney said she's never had to make a claim on pirate ship. USPS did not cover my last package, so it has to be better than that. Yeah, USPS just does what they want with insurance. I don't understand why they're even allowed to operate the way they are, but it's a necessary evil, so I won't spend too long harping on it. I missed a bunch up there because Garage to Profit, can you or someone drop the link to your channel again? I'm going to let me pull it up here real quick.
I think Chris,
did she drop it already?
She probably could if she's still in here. I bet you she would for you.
Copy. I got it. Look at me. I am so figured out.
Wow. You don't even need a moderator. I'll just be hanging out.
I need all you guys. And Christy is here. There she is. I need all you guys. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm just picking on you.
Just turned on notification, Rachel. For me, the next time you won't miss whenever we go live. Yes,
and sometimes those notifications work.
Yeah, on occasion, but you see why we waste about 20 minutes at the beginning is because people don't get notifications and they're like, oh yeah, it's Friday. Rachel's live with someone. Let's see. She said, or say priority covers $100 and you have $500 item going out. Pirate ship will be way cheaper to cover the difference. Way cheaper, you guys. Love it. Okay, I can do that. Thank you for the advice. We're learning all kinds of things about shipping. I'm going to tell you guys my ugly now. Wait. Before we say the ugly, you guys
oh my goodness.
There's 37 people in the chat, and Noelle is only 18 away from 1,500 subs. Like only 18 people away. I'm willing to bet that there might be 18 people in this chat that aren't subbed to her farm. Whoops. Girl.
You know what? Let me grab my phone. I'm going to use my different accounts and give her a sub. Hold on.
I'm going to drop. Someone probably already dropped it. You guys, I guarantee, are faster than me. Okay, so here is Noelle's link. And she said 18 people away. There's 41 people in the chat right now. 41 people. This is the link. I just dropped it in the chat to Noelle's channel, where you're going to learn about selling some of the most obscure things that you ever dreamed about. She's got me. I need to go get some 1-gallon Ziploc bags and bag up the oak leaves in my backyard and sell those over on eBay. Okay. So if you think I talk about how there's profits and money everywhere, yeah, Donatella Bottolino said it herself. If you're not subbed to Farm Girl Scavenger, what are you doing with your life? I mean, quote directly from her Italian mouth. I just, yeah, that's, you guys dropped it too. Farm Girl Scavenger. Noelle is a bolo finder full of knowledge. Seriously knows her stuff. You guys have to go. Sunshine.
I mean, if you didn't see this seashell,
she bought
these are. I got this from Noelle. Look how gorgeous that is. It's huge.
She said, if I get 1,500 here, Rachel, we'll do a drawing for a free box from me. Yeah, let's do it, girl. All right, you guys. If she hits 1,500 right here tonight, then we're going to do this. Roman says, I'm subbing from my other channels. That's awesome. That's awesome. So,
that's what I'm doing too.
You guys,
and I actually go back and watch on those channels. Like I'll go back and watch at least 5 minutes of everybody on my channels that I don't use. That way YouTube doesn't drop me from their list.
all I'm seeing is, like, mine says 1.49. It's not telling me what the number actually is, but she's less than 18. Oh, she's at 1492. Christopher Columbus.
That's so exciting. Let's go. I got you.
Sub farm. All right, you guys. You're all
got it, babe.
Awesome. Bolo Finder, wait until my next video. And she only lists to be on my videos. That's true. Her and T both only list on eBay to be in Courtney's video. That's awesome though. Yeah, you guys have to run over there and sub to Noelle because it's pretty good information over there. And she'll shoot you straight. She's not gonna like sugarcoat anything. She tells you exactly. She's a lot like me in that way.
I'm gonna sub to you from my dog's account.
She's at 1493, you guys. She said it's gonna be a cubic foot, so she's actually gonna pay a lot to ship it to you too.
Oh my gosh, y'all are awesome.
A cubic foot of goodness. I'm going to, let's see here. I have a secondary account here that I can sub from and watch her also. Hey, look what the lighting did to my face. I should have been doing the whole video like this. 1497. I gotta get in on this action. Hang on. I want to be number 1500.
No, me.
I know what you guys are waiting. Oh, I'm already subscribed on that account, Noelle. That is how much I love you. I'm subscribed already. Oh, it said unsubscribe. No, cancel. Don't unsubscribe from her. Okay, I can help you on my secondary account. Oh, someone said 1500.
No. For real? No, it still says 14.9.
With UPS on pirate ship.
Hold on. 15?
You got it!
I was 1,500.
Oh, Noelle's giving away a box now. That's exciting. Noelle, let me know how you want to do a drawing. Like how exactly you want to do it, and we'll do something really cool. That's awesome. I'm excited. I get so happy when people reach those type of goals.
Me too.
Yeah. I see reselling and YouTube is so huge. There's not a single reason why there isn't room for everyone to win. 1501, we gave her one to grow on. It's a baker's dozen over here, folks.
Oh, hold on. Wait. I do have something that I have to say. You guys, somebody needs to sub to me because I have 666 subscribers.
Could you guys get over there and fix that? I mean,
either that, like, I need some help.
I'm just kidding.
Or yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Or just
wait. Do I love you enough to be on my my other panel?
I think you do.
I think so too. Oh yeah, I'm subscribed. You are at 660.
Do you love me, Rachel?
I do. Okay. You gotta fix that. Hang on.
Yeah.
Hang on. I'm gonna get on my son's channel.
Yay, 667.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay. I was worried there for a minute. Wait, which one of you guys held out until this late in the chat to go subscribe to her? Don't even say who it was.
Oh, I don't care.
I'm just kidding. She's happy that you're here.
Oh, yes, Candy. When I get to 1K, I'm going to do a 24-hour live. Oh,
I feel like
thank you,
do
Beth.
a 24-hour live to get you to 1K.
Oh.
There's a nice.
Would you do a 24-hour live with me?
Do we get to sleep at all? I feel like you and Paul took naps.
We did not take naps. We went 24 hours straight through. On his first live that he did 24 hours, he slept for 2 hours. But I was so entertaining that we did the full 24 hours. However, the last 3 hours, we were walking around like zombies. I literally stood up in my room.
You guys were kind of quiet at the end.
And was like standing around looking. And I was like, yep.
Listen,
there's stuff to list.
For those of you in the chat that don't know, like my husband and I, we run ultra marathons and we've done 24-hour events. He's done, a couple runs with 36 and 38-hour cutoffs. The 24 hours on YouTube sounds scarier than that. Like we will run for 24 hours straight, but 24 hours on YouTube? Javelina Flips, says,
oh, hey, Annie.
She was not subscribed. I don't know how, because I feel like Javelina is definitely sounds Spanish or Mexican descent, and Carissa speaks Mexican. But Annie doesn't look Mexican.
Well, me and Annie are like chat friends too. Like we always talk in the chat.
It's crazy.
Maybe it unsubscribed her.
Maybe that does happen. 45 people in the chat, Rachel. I'm at 1502 now. So you choose a number between 1 and 50 and write it down. Okay.
Do I get to guess, Noelle?
She's not talking about the giveaway is about to happen right here. Don't
I know. Do I get to guess?
You want to pick the number?
No. I want to guess. I want to be part of the box.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, we can do that. We can let Carissa guess a number, but don't say your number yet, Carissa. Okay, so here's the rules. So she's not giving this out to all her subscribers. She's giving it out to people in this chat that got her to 1,500. That is an awesome move. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. I don't write your number yet, guys. Do not write your number because you're going to put numbers in my head of what not to guess. So don't write a number yet. But after I say go, you're going to write numbers. And if someone has already written that number, I'm sorry, you got to go with another number. It's the first person that guesses the number that I'm going to write on this piece of paper. Noelle said she wants that number between 1 and 50. So let me think. I'm going to think really hard about a number that might have a reason or a meaning or I don't know. Should I just guess maybe a random number? You guys definitely get your numbers in your head that you want to guess. Okay. I have a number and I'm going to fold it. Here's my number.
Okay. We can go.
Okay, go. You guys start putting your numbers in the chat. And if someone else has already guessed your number, like for instance, Carissa just wrote the number 28. So now no one can take 28. Okay. We got 7, 8, 27, 44, 33, 33. Okay, so if you're the second one to guess 33, guess another.
My dad said 37. Can I put it in for him?
Yeah. I don't think anyone's guessed that yet. Whatever your number
is. Butterfly Hustles did it. Daddy, send me another number.
27, 11, 16, 28, 12, 41, 17, 24, 39, 32, 16, 25. Yeah, Carol's got 37, 35.
Daddy, I need another number.
Christy, this is not going to work. It has to be between 1 and 50. I can't even take a portion of that.
Oh, my dad said you're funny.
Oh, thanks.
And
Christy from Corpus Christi, guess 1 to 50. One of these numbers has not been guessed. 28, 18, 36. You can only guess one. Which one you want, 28 or 36?
No, 28 was already guessed. That's my number.
Oh, that's why.
That's why. Yeah.
Gotcha. 6, 22. Oh, your dad says 50.
Mm-hmm. Oh, by the way, someone asked, and yes, Chosen Goods is my channel. I saw it up here a second ago, and I can't.
She is Chosen Goods on Instagram, and she's Chosen Goods on
Reseller on, I think, on YouTube.
Gotcha.
If I'm not wrong. I could be wrong though, and Chosen Goods LLC on eBay.
Has everyone? She said it's your dad in the chat. He's watching.
He's on my phone. He doesn't have a YouTube account, so he doesn't talk. But he's been watching and he's been chatting on my phone the entire time.
Nice.
I keep getting like little texts from him.
She wants to sub you. Carla wants to sub you.
Aw, thank you.
Her link is in the description, and then also it's been dropped a couple times, but I'll drop it again. Has everybody? Christy needs another number. She said all that's taken 23. Okay. Has everyone had a chance to guess a number? I want to make sure everyone gets in on this. This is super sweet of Noelle. I love that she is celebrating like with you guys for getting 100. Yeah. And I was talking the other day to my son about how important my subscribers are to me and how they're my friends. And I was like, they're the only reason I have a channel. There would be no channel without my subscribers. I would be standing in front of the mirror in my bedroom talking. They're the reason that I do lives. They're the reason that this channel even exists. She just dropped Chosen Goods on Carissa's channel. Okay, so everyone, but isn't that number based on the number of people here? Yeah, we said between 1 and 50 because there was like 45 people at the time. So are you guys ready for me to show you what the number is?
Mm-hmm.
I think everyone's guessed. Last call. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, someone was excited thinking I had the number 5. Okay, here's my piece of paper. You're not going to believe this, Carissa.
37.
That was the number that your dad wanted to guess, but Carol guessed.
It is. All right, Butterfly Hustles. Yay.
Butterfly Hustles won a box from Noelle. That's going to be a cubic foot. I can't wait to see what that is. And Butterfly Hustles has a YouTube channel.
Yes, she does. It is amazing. I bet she'll do an unboxing.
Yes. That's
Carol,
what I was about
will
to
you do
say.
an unboxing?
If you guys go sub to her, maybe we will all get to see what is actually in this box. Paste. Carol has to be
you're
the luckiest people
sweetest.
ever. She won my 3,000 subscriber giveaway too.
Oh wow.
That's awesome. And she got to 1,000 people. Was that last week in our chat?
It was with you and Paul. Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it right? You and Paul, yeah.
Yep. She said, yes, I'll do an unboxing. So yeah, y'all definitely I dropped Butterfly Hustles, her link.
Okay, so do I have are you hearing an echo on your end?
I don't hear it. Does anyone in the chat hear it?
Are y'all hearing an echo?
I do not.
I just got a text, so
Do they hear an echo?
I don't know. My dad might be hearing an echo.
Your dad's probably like, I wanted 37. I said 37 because I looked up and said 37 people, and I was like, sure, 37.
My dad said I'm good with numbers, but I'm too slow.
Oh, dang!
It's my fault, Daddy. I didn't look at my messages quick enough. I'm sorry.
And now we all need to put a box together and send it to Carissa's dad. Can't wait to see the unboxing video. Prize neighbor number 36 over here. Okay, I didn't tell you guys about
Prize neighbor.
Okay, my ugly thing. She said a bit cavernous, but not echoing. Again, appreciate the vocabulary there.
Yeah, I need to put some more stuff on my walls, Annie. I'm working on it.
Okay. So my ugly thing is a buyer thing, just like how your good thing was you being a buyer. Who are you laughing at?
Noelle, she said I have an echo like I'm in an empty room the whole night.
It doesn't sound that bad.
Just me and my bookshelves.
Oh boy. Okay, so my ugly thing came from a purchase I tried to make on eBay. My son really likes soccer. He's an Adidas fan. He likes soccer jerseys. So he picked out a couple soccer jerseys and he picks them out from time to time. And I think maybe he'd made good grades, or it was actually, I think, like a congratulations for the intercross country. What different congratulations. I'll look on there and see something he's watched on eBay. And I bought this soccer jersey for him for, I mean, it's not like they're cheap. It was $40. And, a couple days later, it says that it shipped. And then a couple days later, it has still not been taken to the post office. It just, like, the label was created. And I think a lot of eBay sellers depend on the buyer not to understand the difference in a label being created and it actually being shipped. But since I'm a seller, I knew what it says when it says USPS awaits the item that you never even took to the post office. So I message and I'm like, hey, why haven't you shipped this? Nothing. They just totally ghosted me. And I'm like, there's hardly any feedback over here. They have like 5 things for sale. I'm never getting this jersey. A couple days later, why have you still not shipped this? Because USPS still awaits the item. I think it was about the 3rd time that I messaged them. They messaged me back and said, my mom listed this and she's in the hospital. And I will have to ask her about it. Thanks so much for your patience. And I called them out, Carissa. I said, I beg your pardon. You have listed additional things in your store since I bought this from you. Like, if you have the physical ability to sit there listing items and taking pictures of stuff, you could put my thing in the mailbox. Like, it's a jersey, it's going first class. All you have to do is drop it in the mailbox. You don't even have to take it to a post office. Someone could do that. The listing gets taken down and removed. They had multiples of them. They removed it. And then I'm like, great, I'm going to have to full on like open up a case here. So I opened up a case and then they entered the bogus tracking information just to be able to have said something in the case. And I'm like, why do you continue to upload this tracking information when you know that you've not dropped it off the post office? Nothing. They wait until the last moments when the case is about to expire and they upload tracking information again. Just to like keep this thing alive. I try to go in there and leave feedback. And I think I tried to do this before the case was open, maybe. Won't allow me to leave feedback. This person was 100% feedback. Very few feedback, but 100% nonetheless on their like 11 feedback score. And so obviously after so many days, eBay automatically cancels, or like refunds my money and closes the case, right? Which I still need to make sure I actually got my refund. At this point, I go in to leave negative feedback. Nope. It still says I can't leave. And I guess because I was refunded, right. I was never allowed to leave negative feedback. And I just think of how many times, I don't get a whole lot of negative feedback. I've gotten it twice and it was like erroneous claims, but how many times I see my friends get negative feedback on stuff that they absolutely did not deserve. And I think here's a situation where someone actually deserved the negative so that future buyers would be aware that there was a situation here. And I wasn't even allowed to leave negative feedback.
That stinks.
And I wrote out a whole thing with the feedback. But yeah, I don't know. That was super frustrating. So my bad thing came from being a buyer. Your good thing came from being a buyer. But I've seen a couple people have bad experiences as a buyer here recently. And I'm just like, if we're wondering, why things aren't looking like they should, or why, buyers aren't flocking in, it could be because they're getting these negative experiences with unexperienced sellers.
Right. I think, and I agree with that. I think a lot of people, like, I enjoy, before I started really selling on eBay, like as a, not just like selling my own items, I made sure I did a ton of research. I watched a lot of YouTubers. I paid attention, and to especially customer service, like what's the best way to do this and what's the best way to do that. And I think it's very important for new sellers to have to undergo some, I mean, I just feel like there should be something, it shouldn't
Like
just
customer service
be,
training or something, and you don't
I
just
mean,
jump on
even if it's just like a quick little
click through course.
20 question, 20 question, what would you do in this situation?
But
And if they don't know, then give them advice. Don't be like, well, you can't sell here, but just be like, well, this is how it should be handled,
I feel like eBay would be quick to point you in the direction of always giving a refund and always,
Yes.
like, so I don't know. I don't know if then we would get more new sellers that would condition those buyers to form those Reddit threads about
That is true.
how to get your money back. I don't know. I was very frustrated with that because, I will buy off of eBay before I buy anywhere because I sell on this platform, and trying to buy that jersey off of there just really, really frustrated me. Trevor says, what soccer teams does your son like? PSG is the one that he tries to watch while he's at school and gets in trouble. Noelle said she's going to send you another shell and that'll absorb your echo.
I saw that, and somebody told me to go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, you're fine. Go ahead.
Oh, I also noticed that Pamela said to turn down my volume. And the reason that it is where it's at is because people, my first several videos, could not hear me. So, I'm actually talking loud, and it's really hard. Like, it strains my voice. When I was in South Carolina, I was like eating throat lozenges like nobody's business because it just, it hurts my throat. Hey, Zach's here.
She has a super, super soft-spoken voice. So, yeah, she's probably cranked up. But I'm glad to see you here, Pamela. That's the first comment I saw tonight.
Yes.
Super glad to see you. Garage to Profit is asking what's better, Vendoo or List Perfectly. I just signed up with List Perfectly yesterday. Have not used Vendoo yet. Christy says, I think both are good. I personally choose Vendoo, but both have good features. And she's probably right. There's probably, I know we were talking about List Perfectly earlier, but just got an ad for Vendoo, probably because they heard us talking about it. Christy is Mom's Closet Texas on Instagram also. And so I'm sure that she'd be more than happy to tell you the ins and outs of Vendoo. I do see that Zach is here. Sorry I'm late. How you both doing? We're doing awesome. We're not round the clock with a newborn right now like you are.
Yes. He hit his 1,000 on Drew and Joey's channel last night.
And the video
or Monday night.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. He looked just so excited.
I know.
Yeah. If you guys aren't subbed to Zach, definitely go over there and sub. He's over 1,000 now. So, he's just waiting on YouTube to approve monetization. Mm-hmm. eBay doesn't want to put obstacles in front of potential users. Well, that's true. That's true. And they don't. At the end of the day, they make so much money, whether the stuff's returned or refunded or whatever. They almost don't care what happens at the end of the transaction.
Yeah.
Honestly, they probably don't. But yeah, I hate that my ugly this week was a buyer situation because we want buyers to have never is there a time that's more important than fourth quarter to need buyer confidence. We need buyers to be so insanely confident that their package is going to be arrived, their order's not going to be canceled, it's going to ship fast. So that's really what we need to be delivering. And we need to spread that throughout the community to endeavor constant good service. And then, again, kind of goes back to everyone pointing at Amazon all the time with the affiliate links. Guys, get set up on that eBay partner network and you'll have the confidence to push people over, to eBay instead. And maybe we can instill some buyer confidence that way also. Surprised these girls still going. She was just talking about
pretty Paul. Yeah. I was telling her that I'd like to do a 24-hour live when I hit my 1,000. So I might just do it myself and see who wants to come on, but I'd love for somebody to do it with me. I swear that Philly said that he'd do it with me at one point, but he wants to see the receipt. So
yeah, I don't know about that.
No, he'd probably do it, I think. I don't know. I mean, I jumped on his.
Yeah, we could probably sit here and talk to you guys all night. And the chat has been so lively tonight that it makes it so much easier and even more fun to sit and go on and on forever. While I have you guys here, can we just talk about the sound effects that I need to actually use? I feel like every show I should use the yeehaw one, right? We've decided that for sure.
For sure.
Okay, this one, it just has pictures. It doesn't tell me what it's actually going to do. It just has like these little emojis. So this one, the emoji is like, let's see what it does. Oh, okay. Been a long one, Nikki and Gary said.
Do that one again.
Okay. How about this one? And then we have this. These are
that's like a spring, right? Like doing.
That's what I should have done when you were walking over to the door and stuff. There is a fart noise on here, and I'm not gonna do it. Every guy in the chat probably wishes I'd do it right now. There's a drum roll.
Aww.
It's like a drum roll with a spring in the background.
Wait, hold on. Do that one again.
This is the drum roll.
It sounds like a car trying to start, like a really old car.
I'm sorry, you guys. I will. I'll stop, but just know that you'll be. Why are you scared of the fart? We're not doing that, okay? Oh, there's Joel. He chimes back in. He was undoubtedly listening this whole time, and when I said fart noise, he was like, "Oh, I got to get back in the chat."
Okay, hold up a second. AR, yeah, he might have said that, but the thing is, I did his 24-hour live with him. And so the reciprocation was supposed to happen with my big brother. So we'll see what happens.
Garage to Profit. We're super happy to see you here tonight. And thanks for being so lively in the chat.
Yes.
Do it. Are you talking about my sound effects or her going live for 24 hours? Oh, the fart noise. I guarantee you he's talking about it. I'm not doing it.
She's very serious about that. Like, she hasn't been serious about anything. She's like, I'm not doing it.
I'm not. I refuse.
Not.
40 items cross list tonight listening to you guys. See? Oh my gosh.
Progress.
If we just plug these cross posting apps and we'll give you guys 2 hours of stuff to cross list to. It's a brainless activity. All you have to do is click, put us on over there. We'll make you laugh a few times. I'll tell you what, Carissa, since we're trying to make them laugh, why don't we close the show out with like your best corny joke that you can think of? That's kind of putting on the spot, I realize.
Okay. Oh, I told one my dad not long ago. Hold on. Can I look it up in my chat with my dad?
Because I unsubscribe.
Oh, I'm going to look up joke because I just told my dad a joke the other day. Hold on.
This is so embarrassing. How many people do you think are on the edge of their seats right now before you tell your joke?
Waiting to hear my joke? None. But
what if it's not really a fart noise? It just has an emoji of someone bent over with like a little wind puff behind them.
Yeah, it's fart noise.
Here goes. This is so embarrassing. I hope that was everything you guys wanted it to be.
You know, it really could have just been a door.
Actually red right now.
It could have been a door opening, perhaps, maybe.
They said,
what did Roman say?
Oh, I'm really glad we made you guys laugh. Here's Carissa with a follow-up laugh to that laugh. Sad part. Beautiful.
Oh, I thought you were going to play the laugh joke. Okay.
What is it, Carissa? Tell us your joke.
What do you call a fish wearing a bow tie?
Oh, I even if I did know, I wouldn't want to ruin your punchline. What do you call a fish wearing a bow tie?
Sophisticated.
Sophisticated. I love it so much. Oh, that's wonderful.
It really was, wasn't it, Drew?
I love that. It was worth it just to see you nervous. Keep the fart noise on speed dial. And if you guys don't tell someone Carissa's fish joke tomorrow, I don't even know what you're doing with your life. So I'm glad you guys Thank you so much for watching. I can't wait to see y'all in the chat again next Friday. And remember,
Good night, y'all.
will you say it, Carissa?
Yes. Make sure to treat your business like your business.